there we go. Confuse the shit out of here with another stream. Ah well, is what it is. I guess you can like my Discord comment. No. You probably shouldn't be pinging me for that, by the way. Probably shouldn't be pinging me with random comments like that. I got enough Discord pings as it is. Alright. You'll join. Nice to hear. Good to hear. I'm thinking... I don't know if we're going to be able to get 32 people today. We're kind of streaming a bit late. A bit late for some. And I'm not sure I'm going to get 32 people in or not. So I could just do a couple of 16-mans, or I could do a point battle, or we could just wait for 32. Or just start early at like 26 or something. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll just set up a 32-player room and see how it goes. See how it goes. Let's get the game working first. I think I'd do like the whole setting up the game thing before the stream, but nah. Well, how to do something useful like that? Preparation before starting? Hell no. Can I just like copy the settings of my previous ones? No. Alright, well. '64-player tournament. Oh my god. Ain't doing that. There'll be no chance in hell we get a 64-player tournament. No chance in hell. Interest participant off. Interest off. Interest off.
Shut up, Mokuba.
Eyes.
Thank you for the $2, buddy. Eyes? Don't really know what that means, but okay. He knows all the settings I need on. Alright. Let me open the thing. Shut up, Mokuba. Why are you using that? Screen capture. Capture the correct screen. Yeah. Alright. See how long it takes to fill up? If it takes too long, we can start it early or something. I don't know. Alright. Could take a little bit. There we go. Alright, close that. I don't need that. What I wanted to go look at was these fantastic new cards we did a video on yesterday. This structure deck. What are you guys' thoughts on this new structure deck, huh? What are you guys thinking? Hero joints may not be Blue Eyes and Shadow would be bad. Well, Sheena Bird's 1,000,000,000% one of the top decks, so that's at least going to be in there somewhere. Finally BS? I don't know what to think about this structure deck. It seems like the combos and stuff people are coming up with are really like... They seem kind of copium at first, so that's not a good sign. I think that's just because we haven't really gotten all the... haven't gotten a hold of the cards yet. There's some cool stuff you can set up. Like you can one card combo, get this dude on field with this dude and another dude next to it. With the 2 spell cards on field. Which is like 5 pops, but... Fields that don't end on ways to stop Droplet and Eclipse, or just fields that just die to Eclipse in general, are not good. It's much better to have some sort of, No, it doesn't start in 4 hours, I manually start it. Starts whenever I click the button. I shall be manually clicking the button. I should probably get the thing on screen too. Oh dang. There you go. Put that out there. It might take too long to fill up, then if it takes too long we can just start it early. We'll see. We'll see. Then 4th card's either going to be in the next box or like a new ranked ticket. I'm really hoping it's not a ranked ticket. Because, yeah, ranked ticket unlocks are the cringiest shit, because you have to play like 40 games in order to actually test out a deck, which is so dumb. So I'm hoping it is, either given to you just for free as like just from as soon as the deck releases for some reason, or it's given via, I don't know, card trade. I really don't want card trader either, unless it's like in the inventory rather than the... If it's in the rotating inventory for card trader and you want 3 of this, holy shit, that would be so depressing. So I'm kind of hoping it's just sort of given to us, but who knows. I really doubt it's going to be a box card. Because this is meant to come out on the 25th, and I don't think a box is going to come until like the 1st or something like that, something like that. I don't know why it'll be... Yeah, in a box it'd be like such a delayed gap between the two. To be fair, I don't think you need this card to play this deck, the BS deck. But if you want to play the other version, well, you kind of need this card, I assume. It has some synergy with the spell cards. You just like pop it and it does stuff. And you pop it and you make a rank 4 instantly. It does seem like this deck is going to be a rank 4 spam deck, and this one's going to be a... God knows what. Oh yeah, field spell too? I'd imagine so, yeah. I don't think it was Master Duel. Why would you think it was Master Duel? Why would you think it's a Master Duel stream? I actually got to Master rank earlier playing Orcust. It was crazy. In Master Duel. Too bad that format is still dog shit. I don't know why I played it all the way to Master. That format is awful. Every game it's just who gets the Max C, the Mole Charmy, the Droll, the Laelancia. God. How many lingering floodgates can you activate at once? So the only reason Orcust is even like meta relevant in that game is because it's a deck that can play under Droll. So you just Droll Max C. So you get 3 extra ways to deal with the Mole Charming Max C problem. But when you play a dice roll event, you see, I don't need gems because I only play 1 deck. So I have over the gem limit right now. So any gems I get, I'm just sort of going, oh. Ew. Any gems I get, they're just going to expire in the gem box because I don't use them for anything. So I don't really see much point in playing the dice event. I might as well just, I don't know, play some ranked and climb some ranks or something. If you can't find how to join the tournament, just type the code in. You need to search for it, just type the code in. Hmm? I wasn't there to show you the Dragon Link combo, but don't worry, I'll bring it this time. Alright, buddy. What stops you playing the same deck twice? I don't think the game lets you. I'm pretty sure the game forces you to have... You can't play any singular card between two decks. So you have to have, like, each unique cards between the two decks. You can't have, like, imperms in both decks either. Am I dueling? No, I'm tournamenting. I'm running the thing. Although I don't think we're going to be able to fill up the tournament by the looks of things. I'm only streaming for 10 minutes. I've only been streaming for 10 minutes, but I assume we haven't got that many people in here right now. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, we can keep it up going for a little longer. We might start it early, because I don't think we're gonna get all the way to 32 today. Too late of a random start time, I think. Nothing particularly interesting going on, so... Oh, that's a tournament code on screen. That'd help. It keeps right as it starts? Yeah, that is a bug that occurs. Not sure what causes it. I think this might just be people starting the event too early, which is why we have the automated thing turn off. We have a manual start. I don't know. Shit's a bit buggy. Shit is a little buggy. I didn't see the results of Harry's tournament the other day. Who won? Who won the Grand Prix the other day? Let me guess. Bold guess, it's going to be Blue Eyes. Huge guess. Oh, Bird. Oh, Bird was the biggest amount of people that entered. Did any Shadows make top cut? The Shadows did make top cut. Holy. Oh shit, this is a top cutting Bird that didn't use the Lyrillist stuff. Interesting. Interesting. Blue Eyes? Gale is already outdated. Is it? How are they surviving the mirror match? Why is there a... Who brought this? How's this stopping? What the... Oh god. Sword Soul in top 8? Nah, that ain't real. Again, no Lyrilisk. I asked people just not playing a Lyrilisk. How are they winning the mirror match though? Oh, this guy's playing a Lyrilisk. Do you like horror films? I haven't really watched many recently. I haven't watched them since God knows how long ago. I used to watch them with friends, but I don't really go to cinemas very often anymore, so I don't really do that. The idea is to draw back row to survive. That sounds like a very optimistic game plan. Very optimistic game plan. Still quite a few of the Lyriliskers. I do think the mirror match between this deck and other Birds is like one of the worst mirror matches ever created. Holy shit, it is so bad. Oh, only one Shadow made top cut. Or like top 16 by looks of things, which is not a good sign for Shadow. I think Shadow might be on the way out. Shadow might be on the way out. You brought an A-grade brew today. The hell does that mean? Shadow not on the way out, they just got bored of using it? Maybe. We don't talk about leaks on stream anymore, buddy. Leaks are not to be spoken about on stream. The link to Tegan's Blue Eyes is so Kino? So Kino? What does Kino mean? And from what I've heard, this tech isn't even that good. This thing. Because the problem with it is, if they activate the Blue Eyes trap card, if they target both the tokens and another card, it still pops the other card. So if they've got 3 Blue Eyes, you're not happy. I don't know, this seems very cope. Immense cope. Yeah, can I hit their decks because these are not okay? I think the only one that's going to be super cringe really is... oh shit. Mostly Shino Burn. I think the other decks are that bad. Alright, how many you got? 1, 2... I suck you hard! That is a name choice right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Alright, we'll keep going a little longer then. As long as there are more people joining, we might as well keep going. So why do we just see the tournament, how many people are in the tournament without having to go to the fucking... without me having to go to the thingo? Oh, I can see it right there. 23 out of 32. No Chimera? There was a Chimera in the top 32, of the top 16 of that tournament. But I don't think Chimera is particularly great. Chimera insta-loses to Shino Bird. Which is why I'm surprised to see one somehow made it up here. The legit only thing this deck can do versus Shino Bird is play the rabbit skill and place the dude on field that defends from Amano, and that doesn't even work when most Shino Bird players nowadays are doing this. Triple Droplet, triple Booger Moon. That's a Blue Eyes player, actually. Oh, Dragon Link player. Where's the Shino Bird player? Oh, he's doing the same thing. Triple Book, triple Droplet. Even a Chalice is in here. Yeah. Yeah. And teching's kind of awkward right now, because you only want text to deal with Amano. Or deal with, like, deal with Amano? I don't know. Yeah, top 32 with Twin Strikers. The lost 2-0 in the top 32, so was my list featured? I think they only show top 16, I don't think they go all the way up to 32. How are there multiple people playing the Dragon Link deck in top 32? How are these decks going second? Well, they're just getting lucky and winning some coin tosses. Nah, you didn't make it onto the top cut, I'm afraid. Chimera won a tournament yesterday? How? How are they winning? Let's see, Quantum's tournament, let's have a look. Oh. Sorry. Starry. Alright, that's a Blue Eyes. And that's another Blue Eyes. Dark Magician, okay, with the Floodgate. Just go first and Floodgate them, Smile. I don't know, I don't see it anymore. Maybe it was this one. Another Dragon Link person at top 6. Another first place Dragon player, my god. Maybe this deck is actually legit, despite only being able to go first. You just draw a billion techs and then you can play? I mean, this deck does seem like it'll do well in KC Cup, so like 55% win rates. Because going first, you pretty much guaranteed win against a lot of decks. And going second, it's just like, you don't have to win sometimes going second. You have a positive win rate if you're going first, as insane as this deck is, so... I'd be surprised to see KC Cup toppers with that. I'll find this, I'll find this Chimera winner, though. Why wouldn't they though? Why wouldn't they what? I've lost track of where that conversation was. Rush had a mini box like a month ago and it wasn't that bad. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Rush as a format is just kind of bad. Ray Drans is broken to be fair. I lost one top 32 in Grand Swiss. Was that because you went first though? Or was you went second though? Oh, Chimera isn't placed yet. Okay, okay. I haven't played Roids in a month. Speed Roid. Actually, I haven't seen any Speed Roids now that I think about it. Like any of these tournaments. Is Speed Roid falling off? No, I think that's the kind of deck people got bored of. It's kind of like how Gusto is still considered top tier, but you never see many Gusto players. There's a couple still topping here and there. Oh damn, Dragon's actually looking like a real tier 3 deck. I think I put this in Rogue actually. This turn 1 is pretty insane though. Where's our Rush Duel room? Not happening. You said pretty bad, not bad. What? And Gusto swept entire Team Wars thing? I'm surprised at how unpopular Gusto is, considering how strong it's supposedly. A lot of people were scared about this deck going into Worlds, but it turns out just because of, like, it was a, the skill slot was contested, they didn't get that much play. I think it got no play at Worlds, despite how insane it was meant to be. I'm using the wrong mic, am I? Oh no. Oh god, if I'm using the wrong mic I can't fix it now, because the stream's already started. Did that fix it? Was I using a different mic? I've swapped to this one now, hopefully this is the right mic. Let's see if I can real take that installed a second. Is he using the right mic now? Did I spend the whole first 20 minutes of this stream talking to a garbage webcam mic? We're full? Wait, hold up. Are we full? Oh shit, we're full! Alright. So keep in mind, boys, we're not going to start quite yet, because we're going to wait to see... Because if I start instantly, I believe it will boot a bunch of people out. So we're going to wait a little bit for as many of these decks to appear on screen. So, yeah, so as soon as we've got decks from King Clutch, RYZ, G Bedol, Viper, Thormail, Learning, Yami Marek, Fallen Soul, and go easy please, Sir Mr. Junior, Denude Grey, and Old Whale. So wait a little bit for the people to get their decks in, and then we'll start. How do you win 70%, 75% of the time going second? What do you mean? You'll waste all their disruption before you go in. Their disruption gets used on the same two things. They wait for you to summon the big dude, then we try to summon it a second time, then move the second one. How do you play after that? They just stop you. They're literally the only way. Everyone, when they go against the dragon deck, they do the exact same disruptions and the exact same things, right? Cards you are disrupting are just... wherever it is. You're just getting this dude. You're just shuffling the Joan back, removing the Joan, and as soon as you try to summon a second one, they do it again. And any other thing you try to do, they ignore. Or if you normal summon something else, I guess, then they can get rid of it. The Joan's just the only thing you really need to get rid of. There's ways to force stuff. Yeah, if you open the cosmics and the droplets and stuff, you force it, but I don't know how else you'd... Yeah. Arc Brave. Who's Arc Brave? Arc Brave. Arc Brave? Did I spell it wrong? Oh, it's with a K. Brave? This guy? I don't think any of the people in the tournament are playing this. Spell specials and reinforcements. Yeah, well, no one in tournaments is playing this card. So even if you're doing this, it's not what people are doing in tournaments, so I don't know how the people in the tournaments are conceding. Yeah, are succeeding, if that's your answer to stuff. They use Grand Tusk. What are they doing with the Grand Tusk? How are you getting this Grand Tusk on the field? You need 2 tributes for that. Mr. Grand Tusk. No prize for this tournament. I don't know prizes for mine. No prizes, it is play for fun. What? Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For fun? What? Who would do such a thing? Alright. We're still missing a few decks on the screen right now. King Clutch, Rise, Bird, whatever that was. Thamail, Learning, Fallen Soul, Sir Mr. Junior, and that is it. So still a few decks missing, guys. You don't have all the time in the world, so give you a little bit more time, and then we'll start without you, if your decks aren't submitted. Sometimes your decks are submitted, and it just doesn't show on this, but yeah. That's, I think, is the main reason people get bugged out and kicked from the event, so make sure your decks are submitted before it starts. You can't join now, it's already begun, buddy. Well, it's already full. I believe it's full, unless someone left. Nah, I think it's full. Yeah, it's full. Hello, Mr. Drytron. Not gonna lie though, Mr. Drytron. Don't like your name, because not a fan of Drytron. You accidentally added who? Major instead of Raijin? Isn't Raijin... Wait, Raijin's the invoked card. Who's this card? Who's this? Who the fuck are you? DLM will load. Oh, this dude! Oh, that is... Oh, that one is, I mean, it's, yeah, that that is one of the cards to add. That's unfortunate. Oh. Yeah, I know who the wind one is. I forgot this card's name because it's been that long since I've seen it. Oh dear. Right, we'll give you guys another 7 minutes tops. I'll start at 2:30 my time. It's currently 2:23. So 7 minutes until we start. You got that much time to submit your decks if you haven't already. That is King Clutch, Rise, G-Beetle, Thamei, Learning, and I think that's it. Just those guys. So basically final calling. I guess I'll do one more final call before the actual thing. But Learning, Thamei. Oh, Learning's done. So just Thamei, G-Beetle, Rise, and King Clutch are the only 4 people that haven't done
decks here. Why does that card not have an effect? That is an invoked Big Beater. And this card used to be meta relevant a few decades ago. There's probably a couple of Cog decks people still playing it. Oh my god. Magical Girls? Oh my god. These card decks aren't even that old, but after Flu was released. Who the hell is playing Magical Warrior Cool? Is there any chance Invoke will rise again? Funny you say that, actually. Because I suspect that with the release of this structure deck, there's a good chance we might see some Invoked gaming. I will be playing Invoked as one of the builds I try first with it, actually. Because this dude, he dumps 5 to the graveyard. You don't use, there's nothing really to use your normal summon on, and this card dumps 5 to the graveyard. Basically 5 to the graveyard, all of different attributes. So you can literally grab whatever attribute you want for your Invoked summon. So it could be that the best way to play this is with Invoked. And you just Invoked summon with this dude. You have this dude on field, you have Macabre on field, you have this guy on field, and you have another dude on field. And I'm pretty sure all that really requires is you to open Alistair, and the rest of it can just be given to you via, hopefully via skills or whatever else. Is it full? Unfortunately, I believe it is full, buddy, if you're hoping to join. Sorry, bud. Seems pretty, it actually seems really easy to get this card, this dude, and then just something else on field. This deck does look like it's gonna have problems with zone clogging though, because these cards can like easily summon themselves. And this card can revive, is this one that revives from graveyard? Yeah, this card revives from graveyard. But if you summon this to dump things, summon this to revive from graveyard, all of a sudden, yeah, your field's clogged. So, and unfortunately this dude can't summon a level 10, otherwise you can make a rank 10 Xyz, which would be absolutely banger. Because you summon this, bring back a rank 10, make a rank 10 Xyz, and you can make something unaffected, which would mean this thing's pop effect, which pops a card on your field and one card on your opponent's field, would make the card next to it immune, so it doesn't get popped. It'd be crazy. Giga pops, and you don't have to pop anything on your own field. Could also make it so you're immune to Eclipse as well. Zone clogging wasn't an issue with BS back then. Back when? Yeah, Ancient Gear fell off, I'm afraid. If you're looking for a good going second deck, just play the Shido Birds, buddy. Lock in the birds. Alright. 3 more minutes until we start. King Clutch, Rise, G Beetle, and Sameo. If you would like to actually not get kicked, I suggest submitting your decks before I click the start button, otherwise it will auto-kick you. Pretty much last call. Can Sun Avalon carry me to King of Games? I just play decks like Sun Avalon. Well, you can get Cog with just about anything, but it depends on how much time you want to put in. As Cog can be gotten with literally any deck pretty much in existence, because Cog is a completely worthless rank that means literally nothing. Because we have no demotion below Plat, which means, or below Legend, which means every single player in the player base is funneled into Legend, and if everyone's in Legend, you get to beat up a lot of shitters in Legend to get to Cog. It's pretty easy, so yeah, you can play literally anything you want to be Cog in this game. But if you want to do it quicker or slower, it depends on what deck you're playing. Because obviously I think Blue Eyes will get there a lot quicker than Plants would nowadays. How do you edit after you submit? I have no idea, buddy. I've never actually entered one of these before. Well, I assume you actually can't edit after submit, I'd imagine. Only early mark Cogs are impressive? Well, it's certainly more impressive than late mark Cogs, but they're still kind of, I think the impressive runs you can get nowadays are when they're like massive win streaks. Like if someone has like a 52 game win streak on some deck, you can go, alright, that deck is probably pretty good and that player is probably pretty good. But just being like, I went on a 15 game win streak from bronze to fucking gold. It's like, great, nice buddy. Even getting win streaks in platinum, it means literally nothing. You have to get win streaks specifically only in Legend. Or Cog, I guess. Oh god, it's just so... This game just needs to have a proper rank system, man. Limiter removal? Is that the machine... I think it's a machine card, right? It's like a double attacking thing or something. Can we actually have a way this card is in the game? Is it a skill that gives us something? Double attack of all machine monsters you can't control at the end of this turn. During the end of his turn, destroy those monsters. This would be kind of great. This card would go kind of crazy with the new structure deck, huh? Holy. Oh, alright, we're starting, boys. We've had enough time. If you haven't submitted your deck yet, it is Jova. Where's the start button? Is it here? Oh, yeah. Start tournament. Boom. Alright. Tournament automatically starts in 1 minute now. Now I can take the thing off screen too. Boom. Go back down over here. Only high legend. There's no difference between high legend and low legend. Because in legend you play against anyone in a legend. So if you're Legend 5, you're still playing against people in Legend 1, which means you're still playing against people that got there off 30% win rates from Platinum, because Platinum has no demotion. I think people don't quite understand just how bad the Duel Links rank system is, and why it's so, like, getting Cog means nothing. If you have a 25% win rate, you will reach Legend. This is not like you literally will get Legend on a 25% win rate, because there is no demotion. If you get lucky and you win 4 games in a row, whatever it is, to go up a rank in Plat, you go up a rank. Your opponent DCs a couple of times, you go up a rank. And that means the entire player base is funneled into Legend. And if everyone's in Legend, it means no matter who you're playing against, or no matter what players are in there, you're going to play against shitters, because every person's in Legend. There's no difference between Legend 1 and Legend 5, it's all the same. So that person who just got into Legend on a 25% win rate from no demotion in Platinum can now play against someone who is Legend 5 about to get his Cog rank up. So there is literally no merit to getting Cog. 0 merit. It is a worthless rank that means absolutely nothing. Alright, into the games. So this is a best of 3 tournament where everyone has brought 2 decks. So hopefully we get some spicier stuff in here as well as some meta-y stuff so we can get a good comparison of how the spicy stuff does. And I just make best of 3. Best of 3 wouldn't change nothing. The only thing that would change anything is an actual proper rank system update so that you actually have proper demotion and stuff. Duel Links used to actually have demotion in Platinum. It used to exist. And although it didn't like fully stop the problem, because it would still get this slow trickle in of garbage players going up, it at least added another rank of filter between that and Legend. So it actually meant that Legend was a more skilled rank to get to. I don't know why they removed demotion from Plat. It was a weird thing to choose to do. Alright, we've got Ice Jade versus... Have we seen the other skill? No idea. Could be Rabbit? I think Rabbit's the new flavor of the month with these skills. Oh yeah, 200 if gem value, yes. Sure, but if we're talking ranked merit or whatever, because the amount of people who justify like their deck being good or them being good by saying I got Cog with it, it is an absurd amount. I think every time I stream, I get that comment at least maybe 2 or 3 times a stream from just random people in chat. I think this deck good because I got Cog with it is like, yeah, okay. Like, there were, like, in the past, people do things like take Jerry Beans man to Cog and just Jerry Beans beat down to Cog just to show that the rank is worthless. Oh god, what do we got here? We've got when an effect resolves that was activated by an effect monster that was on the opponent's side of the field, they must discard one card or the effect is negated. Not a hard once per turn, so opponent's hand is about to be doing some discarding. I've also got a counter trap, I believe, or just a trap card in general. Yeah, it's a trap card. It's got an Omni-Negate trap and a really annoying floodgate. What are we gonna do about it? Eclipse. This will be hit with a negate. What's your opinion on Legacy Duels? Are they fun? Not really. People always hype up nostalgia bait stuff. I get nostalgia baited quite often. I think you'll find early Duel Links isn't as fun as modern Duel Links, it just isn't. Typically, being able to do more things feels a lot more fun than not being able to do many things. Like, summoning monsters and using normal monsters beat down is not really very fun to play. Is the Legacy Duel event out soon or something? Why'd you ask that question in particular? Your first deck is kind of spicy, I hope so. Oh my god, it is the Charmers, okay. I don't really know what Charmers do. Alright. Charmer Trap card. I know they've got a field spell that does some negating stuff. I don't know if he's playing it. Alright, summons this, triggers this, which does something. Just draw a card, I guess. Second normal summon. Oh no, it can just special summon itself. Okay, we can actually just beat over this, I guess. What's the Charmer Trap card do? So it just summons a spellcaster, and you can control 2 or more different attributes in your strong face-up card. Okay. Alright. So he's got 1 pop. Is 1 pop going to be enough to defeat a Omni-Negate trap card that can be used every turn? Somehow I don't think so. You guys now 20 after this one? Probably not. These tournaments actually go for surprisingly long. Like, this is probably like a 3.5, 4 hour tournament, I imagine. Maybe. I forget how many rounds I set it to. 4 or 5. Alright, searches for the big one. Da big one. Oh, 24th comes Legacy Duels? Isn't it a day before the structure deck releases, actually? Okay. I might do a stream of that, maybe. Potentially. I need to write another story video at some point. I've got a story from someone that was submitted, but I think I've turned it into a script for a video now. Oh, those videos take so long to edit, man. Take so long to make. Yeah, I think the Charmer player is very screwed here. Because that trap card will stop his trap card. Which is going to make it very hard for him to play, since that's his only real disruption. It's fine, this spell card actually defends his Charmers from like the Blue Eyes trap card. Kind of funny. Ice Jade versus Charmer. One of the few matchups Ice Jade might be able to win. It's completely cooked, my dude. It's completely cooked. Getting rolled by a man playing on a soccer pitch with Neymar sleeves. You know, I never thought that that Duel Links would ever have sleeves of a soccer player. Never in my life would I have bet that was a something that would happen in Duel Links. Literally just some random guy from IRL. Goddamn Neymar. Alright, second field spell. I don't know if that actually does anything. Oh, I guess that back, alright. I guess it must be on activation if you use that. Maybe it's not hard once per turn or something, I don't know. So that thing can attack and defense with the dude equipped, right? So it's just 3,000 straight to the dome. I don't think these cards have any other extra effects. Oh god, it's just 3,000 straight in. Go on, buddy, get it over with. This man is cooked. Get it over with already. Enters the battle phase. And it's gone. Bang. And bomb. Damn, Ice Jade's taken a game. The miracle of Ice Jade's managing to win a match. Alright, what do we got here? Hero verse. Well, Hero verse something. I don't know what the Z1's playing. Wait, no skill versus no skill? Is this a bug? Oh, it's a bug, alright. So Hero versus... Who's bringing Mutant to my tournament? Why? Why are you bringing Mutant? Okay. God, I swear people that play Mutant just... What's the word for people that enjoy hurting themselves? I feel like... It's actually got to be suffering to try to play this deck and make it function. Oh god. At least you got to go first. Going first is the certainly a benefit. Instantly fuses off into a Brave Neos. We will not tolerate any mutant slander in this house, my bad. I should be more respectful of your mutant gaming. Droplet to negate the Stratos to defend the one trap card. And it's gone. He gets a fuse beforehand though. Synthesis, popping the Neos. Polymerization, Mutant Beast to negate the spell card. And it's a Mutant Dub. Oh my god. It was a Mutant Dub on my stream? What the hell? Holy. Damn, the Mutant Slander is looking very wrong right now. That guy proving me completely wrong. Alright. Let's see what you two are playing. Mutant Gaming. Alright, we've got... What skill is that? Jones Guidance. Is this that weird Thunder Dragon deck I saw some people playing? What does it even do? During the main phase, add one polymerization. If you made it one... Wait, sorry, he's impimming, hold up. Oh, he got lanced. He got lanced. During main phase, you have Polymerization, 1 the Forgiving Maiden, and 1 Dark Lord main phase. Sorry, deck to your hand. During this duel, you can also summon any monsters except Light Fusion monster until you fusion summon a Light Fusion monster. Control Saint Joan, or your opponent controls a monster, draw 2 and shuffle 2. Okay. Ending turn without a fusion spell card set. I think we forgot something here, guys. Hey, what happened here? Is Brandon this cooked nowadays? Joan hitting the board. Saint Joan's out. It is the Thunder Dragon deck. Wait, is that a... Huh? Why is there a Despia spell card on my opponent's field? The Titan. The Fusion. Bop, bop, bop. Alba. Blazing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys? Joey's sister has been taken out. Alright, who's next? Let's see some... Rebecca versus... Oh, never mind. Wait, no, I can see that game. Rebecca versus Eldritch? Or... God knows. There's so many different variations of the Odeon skill. Let's see what he's playing. Alright. CJ Skull versus the Marek. Rescue Rabbit. Rescue Rabbit Dino, okay. Do love me some rabbit gaming. I'm so glad they released the rabbit skill. Konami needs to do more events like this. Like this is just, the amount of decks that were built from this Rescue Rabbit skill are actually insane. The amount of people that try different decks. Konami really needs to release more events like that, where it's just like random one-off events in the middle of months in between boxes that just, when there's nothing else really going on. They just give you a skill that does something fun like this. That's like, just give people tons of deck building options. Alright, I've got the Colossus as well. Got a lot of Starving Venom. Starving Venom is pretty good. Orc, Revive, Colossus, and Ending. So we're not making the big dino. We're just making... Oh. Ah, we seem to have forgotten about something. Oh dear. Oh dear. Evo Pill, summoning a Dino, Rex reviving, summoning the Golden Land, Anguish popping, Quotalist searching for a secondary pill. Can't remember if pills are once per turn or not. Nightmare, discarding, popping. Popping, popping. Summoning another Statue of Anguish. Tribute summoning over the Temple of Kings into... Who the hell is that? Into Phantasm Emperor Trill... What the fuck is that, dude? Alright, Oviraptor, Golden. What the fuck? Misk. Dino, pop the baby. Baby summoning. Oviraptor popping. No rank 4s left to make. Or doesn't care for one. Building a wall. Canadia. And he's gone. I don't know, what the hell just appeared on my screen? Mr. Phantasm Emperor what the fuck is that? Trilogy? The hell is that? Alright. I'm seeing some interesting cards today, guys. Alright, who have we got? Nah, this is like a Shino Bird versus Blue Eyes. We have to watch at least one metagame, guys. Either Dino is broken or Odeon is ass. Could it be neither? What's up, July? How you doing, bub? Alright, Denude Grey versus Learning. Is this even the Blue Eye skill? Does Blue Eye skill show when the game starts? It must, right? Surely. I mean, we see it's a type of skill, so... Alright, what field do we elect for against Blue Eyes? Are we gonna try the Link Monster? Why do we Effect Failure on Nakatama? Doesn't do anything. Interesting Effect Failure choice. Peacock, grabbing the stars. Making another Peacock. Peacock gonna be tributing, searching for the big one. Grabs a Shinobit Calling. Tributes itself off. Are we making Almirage? Are we doing the Almirage with the dude on field? Looks like that's what we're doing. Mikatama, summon the other one, make the Link 2. Alright, let's see if the Blue Eyes player knows what to do versus this. Shinobird Calling, banishing a couple. Out comes the Peacock. Peacock grab back, give 2 tokens, grab the trap card, and pass on the turn. Alright, so if the Blue Eyes player wants to pop anything with the trap, he has to pop both tokens at the exact same time. Because otherwise, the tokens will defend the field. And the Almirage is there to defend the Link Monster. Is this even better than going for just making the guy that's immune to... Well, the thing that stops you taking damage? Because both lose to Droplet, right? I fail to see how this is much better than playing Mirrorless. Mirrorless card. No! You shall not destroy the field. I guess it defends the field spell, is the upside. Like in the Littlest one can probably summon without the field spell on field, right? I actually haven't tried it yet. Alright, has to use the trap card here, otherwise the Blue Eyes comes out that prevents it. Okay. Opting not to use the trap. So now it gets negated. That was a choice. I guess you can just hope to live. Why did you not use the trap? Don't have a ritual spell in hand? Oh. That's not good. Has the Blood God failed? Didn't he fail the... He just failed this dude, right? The draw one guy. The fail didn't even do anything, right? He just failed this thing. Didn't he fail this? That was the Veiler. Yeah, he failed this. Which doesn't do anything. Like, literally did nothing. The Veiler didn't do anything. Oh, there you go. That is a very big Dragon Knight. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think this Proxy Dragon stuff is pretty Kobe. I believe it to be quite Kobe. I feel like you should just make the Luralisk and hope they don't have Droplet. Because if they have Droplet, they can do it on this as well, and you'd still lose the exact same way. I swear Luralisk's got to be better than this. There's no way this is the way. Although, to be fair, we didn't see, like, a full, proper thing there, because you didn't activate the, didn't get to activate the trap card. I don't know. Alright, who's next? Oh, we've only got one option. A man named Ojama. Probably playing Salad vs Speedroid, I assume. Yep. Alright. Salad, great, grabbing a Gazelle. Salad known for being a particularly difficult deck to play. Let's see how this guy does with it. Fire grabbing Spinny. Making a Link 1. Yeah, back to let's not give Konami ideas to bring Ritual Beast into this game again. There is new support they could be adding for them, but I really don't want them to add anything Ritual Beast related. Holy shit, that deck is like... That deck, for one, takes a lot of brain power, and two, is incredibly stally and combo-y. That is. I don't want to see that deck again. That's an old playmat, the castle event? It certainly is. The most optical line, actually I mean optimal, that I do as Blue Eyes is the draw 3 line with Nikotama and end on no monsters plus whatever tech I draw. I have been seeing some people do the no monster end field. Because does no monster stop them putting the trap on field? Wait, what does no monster stop for Blue Eyes? Does it stop them putting the trap on field until Blue Eyes hits the field? Is that how that works? Yeah, it does, okay. That actually does seem like a viable option too. I do like that idea. If they can't get the trap on field until Blue Eyes hits, I guess at the very least you could remove the Blue Eyes, like Book of Moon it or something. I assume they can't use the skill if Blue Eyes is face down. So you're playing like Eclipses or Book of Moons or something, you can flip the Blue Eyes face down, you're kind of good to go. Almost as old as yours? Goddamn boomer. Now, what have we ended on here? Not that many cards in hand for a Salad player. Normally there's a lot of hand traps in this deck, but maybe he's got some back row instead. $2018? Oh my god. I've just been using the Orcus playmat for the longest time on like every character. The animated Orcus playmat has like all the World Legacy stuff going on it. Ritual Beasts deserve more? No. No. They do not deserve more. They deserve less. Salad, grabbing a parrot. Salad, grabbing a bird. Turbo. Making a raw band. Raw band, getting rid of some stuff. Dumping. Normal summoning a second time. Yo, what's up, Dueling Security? What's up, buddy? You misplayed this game so hard as the Roids play it? Oh no. Spoiler alert. Crystal, Car Turbo. Parrot attempting to stop. Transcendence being used, negating the Transcendence. Gazelle. Making itself unaffected. And attack boosting. Fire can tribute the monster, preventing the damage. How do we get past this? Is it going to be an Underworld Goddess angle? I assume there's a Goddess angle here somewhere. Or is there a chain block? I can't remember if this deck has a chain block or not. The whale! Okay, the goddamn Amblo whale coming out. Been a while since I've seen that. Amblo whale can revive a link monster from grave when destroyed. And if that link monster is destroyed, it can pop a card on the field. I think that's what Amblo whale does. Alright, Circle gonna be searching for a Beat Bison. And he's dead. And he's gone. Alright. Oh, game 3 actually. They're not done yet. Should have gone Phoenix, would have been way cooler. Yeah. Alright, Salad versus Sword Soul. Same mat once again. Disappointing the Salad player for not having sleeves or a mat. Come on, buddy. You gotta flex something. The amount of events this game has had, surely we've got some sort of banger sleeve and mat to put on. Dude, what Duel Links actually needs is some real animated sleeves. Like how they've got the new Dark Magician and Blue Eyes animated card. We need to have that for sleeves. We just have a dude just like animated on a sleeve. That's why Salad lost. Might be playing a good deck, but you remain dripless. No style. Literally no drip. My goodness. Not rolling up to the jewel room to flex on the opponent with your sleeves. What's going on here? Alright. So I think the Salad player went first last game too. And didn't go so well, so we'll see how it goes this time. Salad is pretty reliant on drawing tech cards though, right? So sort of depends on what techs he gets, if he gets any. Fury Revive 2, Sunlight Wolf, adding back. Holy shit, his timer must be so low at this point. Show some prestige. Draw the out. Oh, what is this? What is that? Tyrant's Tirade? Oh my god. Okay, dude. Tyrant's Tirade. I see. The real win condition. Oh god, the Salad card activates in Graveyard, so he can bounce that Tenyu. He's been floodgated. God, that is gross. And Ojama takes it with the Tyrant's Tirade. God. Very gross. Very gross. Yeah, no sleeves and a floodgate. He's a vomit. It's a bit of a vomit. I just realized I have a pumpkin icon for my tournament, and it's like Halloween, right? Isn't it like Halloween soon? I'm not American, but I keep seeing like advertisements for it. So I assume it's Halloween at some point soon. Alright, so now we're just waiting for the next round to start, which should be in about a minute. We've had a couple of people withdraw already. A couple of people lost their first round and said, fuck it, nope, I'm out. So a couple people getting buys, actually. Beedle, Lawlet, and Nux getting a buy on this round. That's why your main deck back row removal now. Doesn't help you don't draw it. You might have been playing back row removal, just might not drawn it. Well, hey, lucky I was in the tournament, otherwise I would have flexed my whole Chronicle Rare Mecha Phantom Beast deck. Why the hell would you Chronicle Rare a Mecha Phantom Beast? Alright, let's see what these two are playing. What's this character on? It's probably Blue Eyes, but what's his opponent playing? What's Mr. Primo on? Have you played TCG before? Yeah? Blue Eyes versus Monster World playmat. There's the flex. 2018 playmat Monster World. Actual banger playmat too. One of the few playmats in Duel Links that didn't have the stupid Duel Links icon on it. Actual banger playmat. Did you stop playing the TCG? I never really took off into playing it much. I just sort of played it casually with some people sometimes. Never really went to locals to just play it with my friends occasionally. DD Castle Assault has the Ballerus playmat. You can see how dusty it is too, just look at it. What do you mean it's dusty? You should be taking care of your playmats. You should be brushing that dust off. What are you doing? Was Monster World the one where you got to play against decks before they released? It was that one, right? Or was that a different one? Oh, was Monster World the big tower? No, the tower was that other one. Infinite digital dust. Understandable. I don't know which one Monster World was. Once again, by the way, another player without a sleeve or a mat. I'm very disappointed in you guys. How dare you enter this event without having a sleeve or a mat equipped? It is... Shake my head. Monster World was you roll a dice on a board game and you have to play with pre-constructed decks. Is that the same one though where you could unlock the decks from the next box that was upcoming? We had like the 4-box release decks. That shit was fun. They do that somewhat now by letting you play like character unlock decks for 4-box releases. It's not quite the same. That was like that was actually one of the coolest events I've ever done. Where you when just playing through the event, you just play the before unlock whatever. There's some water deck I think you could play before it released. I can't remember what it was now. I think it was water. Banger event. And for some reason never came back. Or came back once or something, I don't remember, but we haven't seen it in a long time now. It was a really banger event. I don't know why they don't do more of them. Seals. No Blue Eyes trap card set. That's a bit suspicious. It's just you didn't need good cards. I think you really need good cards to beat events in general, to be fair. Cosmic on the trap. So even if you had the Blue Eyes trap card, it'd be banished, so it doesn't really matter too much. I don't even know why we used the Cosmic so early here. Shouldn't we have waited till we used the trap card to use the Cosmic? So we didn't get the effect? Super Rush Headlong? Yeah, the opponent was probably playing... Well, the AI was probably playing something just as garbage. Okay. You might have a point there. Super Rush Headlong was a card. You're still playing Desperado? My god, not Mr. Despacito. That deck had a good enough stint in the meta. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's gonna stop the Assault Beast. Ooh, that is not what he was hoping for. Oh no, he's setting him passing. Oh. That's rough. Nan's got it rough. Yeah, typically formats where Draw and Lockbird becomes popular. This is even the same. This is even true for like TCG and OCG and Master Duel as well. Formats where Draw and Lockbird becomes popular is typically a red flag that the format is dog shit. So I don't like seeing Droll being popular in this game currently. It's good into like Sheena Bird, right? Bit of a red flag. Curse the Droll. Droll is pretty messed up. Oh, and there's a dragon, and your field's gone. Alright, it's looking a bit Jova. Jet Dragon, and he's cooked. At least the Synchro leaves at the end of the turn. He could just summon off the seals and that'd be lethal on field. Wait, that has an effect when it's destroyed? What's it do? Does it summon something? Oh, it says. Oh, that's kind of neat. Grab back Melody. I can't be activated unless you control a normal monster. Okay. So Juba. It's a bit over, bud. Activating the trap card. I assume this is because he wants to ritual summon, I guess? So he just wants the trap engrave or something? You remember when Wall of Destruction was a GOAT tier? That card was cringe as hell. And it took several years for people to stop playing it. The card was dog shit and people would still play it because of how popular that card was. Because it's only an SR too, right? So it's considered more cheap than the other sort of trap cards that existed. It took so long for people to stop playing that card, man. Thank god I haven't seen it activated in years now, but that shit was around for too long. Now one time you bricked, you didn't really brick that bad, you just got dropped. Drolled is a bit rude when you're trying to use the that engine in particular, because it needs a discard, right? For search from deck a second time. Alright, who we got next? Yugi vs MTB. Alright. Gen X controller being limited? We don't talk about that limitation. Free controller, he did nothing wrong. Sorry, he's been freed now. That was a very fun Boundless React video actually when that got freed. Spiral leading to the Dragon Champion. Placing a Dark Magician on the field. Oh, it's this little combo deck thing that I didn't know how to play from the stream the other day. Sends the dude, banishes the turtle. Wyvern's gonna banish something. It's not a hard once per turn. Okay. Dark Magician, only placed face up. Poor Gen X controller. Imagine limiting a normal monster. XD. Alright, Fusion Summoning. Out comes the Borrel. Thinking. Borrel gonna be popping. Goodbye, Dark Magician. Popping the back row. Book of Moon. That is a face down Borrel. We got ways to banish those Eclipse Wyverns from grave. Looks like a Levianeer. Levianeer gonna be banishing the Wyverns. Wyverns, of course, gonna be then grabbing back the 2 cards that were banished. Does it add back or that's something? I think it adds back, right? You got Veiled? Unlucky, bud. Hand traps ruining your fun. Field gone, Dark Armed Dragon in hand. Special summons itself. Not lethal on field yet, because that guy can't swing. Spiral, and this should make lethal. Maybe everything level 8 just because, I guess. And there is a Rain Cape. The freshly unlimited Divine Knight goes in for lethal. Has got a quick effect by the looks of things, maybe. Golden Sword Soul. Is this the Rabbit skill? Are you trying to play Rabbit Sword Soul? I think this is Rabbit Sword Soul, I'm guessing. I think the 10-year cards do not add value to that deck. Is that Rabbit Sword Soul 10-year thing? But let's see how it goes. No disruption. Oh, he's got 1 negate. 1 negate on the opponent's end field. Nothing for that tire. I honestly believe that Gen X would be a viable strategy, or it would be if it had access to most of its synchro forms. Not even the newer Gen X stuff, but from 2014. I didn't know there was newer stuff for Gen X. We could see someone run Amazonas deck. That's a little bit outdated nowadays. Poor Amazonas. Alright, negated. He is going to send a card from deck to grave now. He's already used his normal summon for the turn. Oh no, he's probably playing just standard Sword Soul. He's probably got the still a normal summon in hand. Summit can revive, but he's already used his graveyard revive guy, so that card... Did he use the effect of this? No, he hasn't used the effect of it. Oh yes, he already had a tuner on field. Hold up. Synchro summoning. No card in hand to discard though, so he can't search the... He can't make the 10 this turn. So what's the opt for? Berserker maybe? She still made his G-Star. Is he searching Blackout? Iris? I guess you can summon the Iris. Oh no, because you can use a skill activator now, right? Okay. And now he has got room on field. Oh yes, now he's good. Damn, goated Sword Soul player. Summons the token, makes the 10. Which should do a lot of damage. There's a lot of dudes in grave. Is it reduced based on how many worm monsters are in grave? For each banish card. Oh, they've actually banished some cards. Galaxy Cypher? We've got Galaxy Eyes in here? How do you make room in the extra deck for a Galaxy Eyes package? The hell? Where did this man find the space? Full armor, gonna be popping a card. Opts to pop the face up. Oh, he's got the other Galaxy Eyes card, no matter. War of the Worthless. Dawn Knight can be sending. I don't think that changes anything though, right? Yeah. Damn, that was some good Sword Soul gameplay though. Some good Sword Soul gameplay. Alright, who we got next? What deck have we not seen yet? Is that Chronomaly? I better not be getting baited here. If I see the Chronomaly character and they're not playing Chronomaly. And they're not playing Chronomaly, I got baited. It feels bad, man. Are you playing Sealed Tombs? Shadow vs Sealed Tombs is kind of funny, but I don't think it really matters. Oh, it's the invoked version, so it's in the other Shadow skill. All Sword Soul is Rabbit Sword Soul is being make Ophion? Is it? I don't know if Ophion's really that great of a card. I think I just prefer the Dino Negate over Ophion at this point. Tried Ophion a couple of times now, it doesn't really work too well. Sometimes it gets lucky and can negate some stuff. I'll stop you summoning stuff. Invocation, adding back the Alistair. Beast, drawing, discarding. Ecclesia, summoning. He's playing the full Dogmatica invoked Shadow. Opponent is also playing Dogmatica. A Dogmatica mirror match, what are the chances? Popping. Ecclesia being negated. Natus gonna be popping. It's an invoked mirror match, actually. Invoked Dogmatica. Alistair, have we got a Purgatrio summon somehow? Any fire monsters? No, no fire monsters. Feels bad, man. Fire monsters would have gone absolutely hard if he had one. Okay, invocation. Summoning a Macabre. Adding back the Alistair. We've caught up to live now. What a random mirror match to come across. Effect Veiler being used. I'm not sure what that's achieving. Unless he has a monster effect he wanted to use on the... I guess you can now use the face down card. So I guess that was the point. Quick little 1500 damage. Alright. So we got no ways to link that off or something to get back your fusion spells or something? Surely we've got something to get that off the field. Invocation. Can bring out his own Macabre, so Macabre can negate Macabre. Oh, and that's a droplet. Getting both monsters negated. Oh dear. Can't win if I'm not playing, Fluffy. Can't be winning if I'm not playing. Mario's next September, October is going to have Baron de Fleur, Lightning Storm, or Ghost Spell. Hell no, it's not going to have Lightning Storm. You think Hatronade would still be banned, but they just add Lightning Storm to the game? Now, I think Duel Links will never get a Raigeki, Lightning Storm, or... Actually, I might get Raigeki, but I don't think we'll ever get Feather Duster or Lightning Storm. I think they learnt their lesson from the Hatronade issue. All that did, having Hatronade in the game, was led to more decks just one-turn killing. Imagine Shinobird with Hatronade. Holy shit, that would be broken. You set back row, try to survive, your back row's gone, you're dead. It even worked for Blue Eyes too, because currently like Shinobird's trying to survive against Blue Eyes by sending a bunch of back row. Hatronade, oh, all your back row's gone. I don't think Baron will come either. Realistically, they could add Baron. I don't think it'd be that, like, end of the world sort of thing, but I don't think we really want Baron in this game. Ghost Bell can definitely come, though. I'm surprised Ghost Bell hasn't already come, actually. Ghost Bell isn't that insane of a card, really. Because Ghost Bell's like... Actually, it's just not that insane of a card. Yeah, Baron is on a Sherry skill, yeah. Purgatrio, and he's not dead? How's this game still going? I thought he died on that one turn. Wait, how do you live the turn? I looked away for a second. How do you live? What happened? I guess he only had one monster to summon. Ash will be the next big card? Nope. There will not be an Ash Blossom in this game. We are getting Baron... Bro? If this is in... We do not talk about leaks on this stream, okay? Leaks are not allowed on the stream anymore, alright? No leaks. How come he didn't boost with Alistair there? Did he have an Alistair in hand to boost with? If he did, he might have lethal. Especially that Purgatrio would have gone Giga Boost. We don't talk about leaks, buddy. Leaks are not allowed to be spoken about. Not even that much of a joke in meta, that shit is legal issues at this point if people talk about leaks anymore. Alright. Martha gonna be summoning. Oh god, he's playing Exosister. I'm not a fan of Exosister. Their infield is not pretty. But maybe when he's up against this deck, he might have a chance. His deck might be fun, but I think it's a bit more memey. I'm not sure. He's locked into summoning specifically Exosisters right now, as a Martha, I believe. Which means he's just got two dudes on field. But I guess this deck does use the graveyard, so he could get a... But hard uses the graveyard, right? Because it needs to banish with the thing now. Oh, maybe not. Nothing being moved from the graveyard yet. Oh no, he did move something. Oh no, he moved something. Oh dear. You dare touch your graveyard? This will teach you a lesson for daring to use your graveyard. Isn't much of a stretch to believe that 5 main boxes and 3 minis that have plateau of power will have shifted from Blue Eyes Shadow? Shifted from Blue Eyes Shadow? you think Konami is going to finally end the Shadow reign once and for all soon? Depends on if the current format is dicking Shadow. It doesn't look like it's actually very favoured for it. I thought it'd be fine still, but it might not be very favoured for it. And if that's the case, Shadow might be on the way out by itself naturally. I'd like to see some hits to it, because I'm worried that the second the meta becomes even remotely slightly favoured towards it again, it'll be back. It might just be a case that Blue Eyes is really good against it, and Amano is terrifying for it. If that's the case, well... yeah. Unfortunately, my man tried to touch the graveyard versus Exo-Sister. It happens. Alright. Is that round 2 done? Nope. They did not know Sajol to boost the sales latest selection box. What the hell was in the latest selection box for Shadol? Was there a Shadol cup? There's no Shadol support from the latest selection, was there? Don't think so. At this point, isn't Shadol the deck that remain tiered the longest in dueling? So I suppose Shiranoi's up there too? I don't think so. Don't think so. I think Blackwings had a massive stint as well. Because Blackwings had a massive stint, dropped for like one tiny couple of weeks, then came back again for another large stint. Latest selection just more Shadol reprints? Oh, I don't think... I'm not sure there's actually many people out there that actually buy selection boxes for reprints. I think most people buy the selection boxes for the new support cards in them. Most people, if they wanted Shadol, would have bought it on its release, not waited for a selection box. So you don't even get much value from buying them from selection boxes, because selection boxes don't have the entire archetype in it. Most of the times, you have to go back into boxes anyway. You don't see BS doing much, to be honest? Maybe. I'm optimistic that it might be okay. I've seen some one-card combos. I'm thinking you can play it with Alistair, so you can get at least Macabre on field, which would stop Eclipse at least. That seems like the kind of deck that would just die to a droplet, though. It doesn't have any, like... I don't know, we'll see. See how it goes. I'm optimistic. Also, we're against Mutant. Out comes the Winder. A singular fuse for the turn. The skill savers. I think I do think the deck has potential, honestly, because it does just kind of flood things to the field. It just takes the certain big brain person to sort of break it, to get up to figure out some sort of end field, and it's kind of good to go. Because that big guy is one hell of a card. Like, he demands your opponent outs it. Like, it's not like, if your opponent doesn't out it, then they're not gonna have a really hard time. My main concern is, the same concern I have for most decks that come out, is that the disruption needs to be layered. If your entire deck dies to an Eclipse, there's no point playing the deck, go do something else. If your entire deck dies to a droplet, it feels pretty bad. So you need to have, like, something that activates in graveyard, or something that activates in the back row, or something that activates in hand as well. Or you summon during the opponent's turn, like at some point, like with Shadol does, where they fuse during the opponent's turn, so you can't like droplet them at the start of the turn, or eclipse them at the start of the turn. I think our Mutant player might have run his course, but he has got a couple of back row. Maybe he can do some fusing on the opponent's turn here. Does not remove the Winder. Is there anything new? Not particularly new. Talking about releases. Nothing new since last time we streamed. Well, there's the BES structure deck being released soon. But you're talking about like decks being played in the tournament, nothing like new, just people playing meme stuff as well. Like, I don't know why I'm watching Shadol, Dogmatica, and Evoked versus Mutant, of all things. What comes out chronologically speaking of the Sword Soul? There is no, Master Duel Links doesn't follow the TCG release schedule at all. So there's no chronologically after Sword Soul stuff. We don't follow that schedule at all. For example, Blue Eyes got Kyberman, which is a card that I think the TCG only just got, or Master Duel only just got, or something. Like, that card is like, we're not meant to get for years if we're going chronologically. We're also getting the BES support soon, which is releasing at the exact same time as the OCG and Master Duel as well, which is kind of crazy. I've made a really good Mermail deck which is consistent without a decent skill either. Made a earlier, which I'm kind of proud of. Just need to find the right skill for it. Alright. Only order Duel Links does is story art times like Albaz. Story art times? Is that even necessarily true? Is there any other storylines Duel Links has followed in the past besides like an Albaz one? Or is it just the Albaz one, which kind of assuming? So if we're just assuming, because it was released like, I don't know, Sword Soul's released after Tri Brigade or something. I don't think there's any real basis to assume that. I think there's a much... If Duel Links doesn't want to release that stuff for some reason, they just won't release it. I think the story's gonna dictate that actually if they would release something or not. Because we don't have any, like, ties to those storylines in Duel Links. There's no ties to them at all. Those laws and, like, have nothing to do with the game. Battle phase? That is a really big mutant. Minus 1800, kinda relevant in a deck that takes a lot of damage from using its fusion summons, or... I actually don't remember what is a mutant that does the damage to itself to summon. Visa Starfrost, Cash Tira, Tearlament, Millennium. Oh god. I don't know if we're gonna get Tearlament ever. I think Tearlament's never gonna come. 20 card deck doesn't really function with a deck that mills yourself. You're literally just gonna be... Yeah, I don't think Tearlament's ever coming. The other stuff could probably come though. It's kinda weird to see Cash Tira in this game. But why is my nose particularly itchy in one spot? It's so annoying. Be wanting to scratch. Beats over the window. Window gonna be searching back from the grave. Well, this is the first story lore art time enjoys had in order going through its lore. Alright. Alright. What do you mean? Duel Links China has Max C, does it? Does Duel Links China actually have Max C? The hell? I thought that game was based. I've changed my mind all of a sudden. Oh yeah, Foolish Bearer could come as Limit 1 bundle. I think Foolish Bearer would be fine in this game. Oh, it's only in Classic mode? Oh, that's fine then. The Classic mode's like a normal summon Haven, right? They're still using things like, the big... What's his name? It's not Axe Raider, it's the other guy. Yeah, they're doing big normal summon beatdowns in Classic mode over there. Nerf Gem Knights, they're too strong in Duel Links. Gem Knights. Alright, summoning the Fleur. Negating the Ultimus. Have we found a way to out this Ultimus yet? Adding back the trap. Extra deck is empty, by the way. He's used up his entire extra deck. Therion is next? Is that Therion? Is that like that card that gets used with ABC occasionally? I feel like that's the only thing I remember from that archetype of things. It's some dude that gets used with trains. Hi, I'm new here and I was wondering, how do I learn how to build decks in the game? Learn how to build decks? Learn how to build decks. I don't know, man. You just sort of play the game. I think you just sort of play the game. Find some deck that looks cheap and appealing, build that one, and just yeah, have fun with it. I'd recommend right now leveling up the Shinobird character because they're literally free as hell and their deck is free, and then you just slowly build towards that and have fun with that character. Find some deck lists online from people that have already built decks. Go to duellinksmeta.com and copy some decks from that channel, from that website, and it should be good. How are we struggling to out this 4,000 attack guy? He's been on the field for 17 turns. Can we out this man? Better question, can this man out the cards that can't be destroyed by battle? Next is Sprite. Sprite would be interesting in this game. Honestly, I think at this point, Duel Links is at a power level where if they don't want a deck to be meta, they just don't give it a skill, and it's typically not as insane as the other stuff in the game. So I feel like Sprite, if they added it, actually would be okay if they didn't really give it a skill. But if they gave it a skill, holy, that'd be broken. But if they didn't give it a skill, honestly, it'd probably be on par with the stuff we've got in this game. You like Adamantipator? Yeah. Like, Sprite's a bit more scary because Sprite has like much more potential to go second. They get a monster on field, they just summon and summon and summon and summon. Apologies to everyone watching this shit show. This is gonna go to the round time at this point. I don't think this tournament ever goes to time. Like, ever. There's like 50 minutes on a round. There's no way these guys go for 50 minutes. It's like, really? Deck didn't have a skill, don't even bother. Yep. But there's certainly things they could release that would be an exception to that. Element. But Sprite's Link 2 is about to become the town bicycle. Sprite's also be a really fun to just play with a bunch of level 2 decks, right? Like Live Twin. Live Twin would finally have a playable deck. A literal playable meta-relevant deck, I'd imagine, if they got Sprite. There's something that happens quite often between decks that come from Master Duel to Duel Links, or TCG to Duel Links, or whatever else, is they lose their combos. Like, people don't play Sword Soul with Tenyi. And there's plenty of other examples of people just not... Shadow typically doesn't get played with Invoked and Dogmatica, which is something that happened all the time in IRL. Just because it's a 20 card game, there's no real need to have all this other stuff in your deck. Well, you can't just build your deck with a 30 card deck for more room for stuff, but yeah. Oh yeah, Melfi as well. They love Sprite. Finally, we have a lethal. My goodness. Alright, held up the entire tournament for that shit show. Surely that was game 3 though, right? It was, alright. Round 3. Mutants 2-0 on screen so far. Mutants going undefeated on the stream. That's crazy. There is a time limit per round, it is set. It's 50 minutes for a best of 3. Which I assume is enough time. It never reaches there, so... A bit off topic, Loom, thank you so much for the Shinova YouTube video. So good, finally could learn it properly. No problem, buddy. Hopefully you're talking about the second one, not the first one. The second one was a lot more, the gameplay was a lot better. The first one, not so much. The first one I had no clue what I was doing. Even in the second one, the gameplay isn't as good as like some of the more pro gamers at it, but it gave you a decent idea of how combos work and stuff. There's a lot of people now setting up things like the Lyralist Xyz, or they're doing that weird Link 2 thing they're doing or whatever. Actually, I really want to try the Lyralist version. So I do think the mirror match is unplayable without it. Round 3. Did we actually have any... I don't think we had anyone drop between rounds, did we, this time? Normally people drop at the end of that one, but I don't think we had anyone drop. Unless they dropped during the match. Alright, who have we got? Who's undefeateds currently? Any undefeateds? A bunch of undefeateds still. Holy shit, there's a ton of them. Alright, let's check out this one. We haven't seen this deck yet. You got a buy? Nice. Did you win the last round? How do you have so many gems? I don't think I have that many gems. I'm not even at 10k yet. Considering there was a new world release, I should have some. Leveled up a billion different characters. I fucking hope I have some gems. Oh, I saw you got shot. Oh. That was in the first round. Maybe that was the second round. That round was very long, to be fair. That was a very long round, to be fair. It's about time for Labyrinth to come to Duel Links? I hope not. I hate that deck. Dude, why is it that, like, every trap deck ends up being, like, cringe to play against? I swear Labyrinth feels so cringe to play against. Have I ever enjoyed... Oh, sorry. The only non-cringe deck is Paleo, right? What did you just send to your graveyard? What is that? Background Dragon. It starts in your graveyard and you control no cards. You special summon both this card and one level 4 lower Dragon type monster from your hand in defense position. Okay. That's pretty sick. It's against Shiranui though, so I don't know if that Shiranui really does much. Phoenix hitting a fat discard. Oh. We were literally talking about that card earlier this stream, saying how it's never seen play in the last couple of years. Of course, Wall of Disruption shows up on the stream after I talk shit about it. Rebecca has to whip out dragons you ain't even heard of now. The bird FTKs are gone. True. It looks like there's literally nothing to stop this person just going to town. Okay, a bunch of battle traps. They're not gonna be too great in Modern Era. I think this guy might have just logged in from after not playing for a couple of years by the looks of things. Yeah, I'm afraid battle traps aren't something we should be running anymore, boys. If your trap says during battle phase, or during battle, it's time to play something else. If you want cards that were decent from back then, you can play like Floodgate Trap Hole or Enemy Controller, those cards sort of do things. But yeah, battle traps are no longer functional. Playing a 2020 deck could be older than that. I don't think. When was the last time World Disruption was played in a relevant state? Maybe it was 2020 actually. 2018 was... Yeah, there was a point in time I was getting shit on playing Cyber Angel versus World Disruption, so it's got to be sort of around towards the end of their era when it released. So maybe it was like end of 2019, 2020, that's when World Disruption sort of started to phase out, maybe? Alright, who have we not seen yet? Character we haven't seen. We haven't seen this character yet. Are you gonna dread Tachyon format? Yes. Tachyon format is still, to this day, the single worst format this game ever had. And I stand by that. I preferred the Woodland Sprite 2 weeks of FTK over Tachyon format. Tachyon format was the worst one to ever exist. The Shino Birds? There's a couple in here. There's a couple of Shino Birds. We saw one get rolled by a Blue Eyes earlier. Living the Hedgehog. Hedgehog searching for a schism. They tried to reduce monster level. That format was just awful. There was nothing good about it. The format was sort of 2-deck, but the reason it was 2-deck is more because Tachyon deleted every other deck in existence. But it's even awkward to talk about the format, because you call it tier 0, you have a bunch of people going, actually, it was 2-deck, it didn't take up 60% of format? Shut up.
Card games on motorcycles!
Do you think Tachyon wasn't tier 0 level of power? I don't know what to tell you. It deleted every deck from existence. There was not a single deck allowed to be played, except Tachyon. Well, Shiranui is playable as well, but every other deck got deleted. There was nothing in tier 3, it was empty. It was a scarce landscape. And what's funny was, Shiranui wasn't even tier 0 level of power, or tier 1 level of power. Pretty sure as soon as Tachyon disappeared, Shiranui also kind of went, oh, we'll just go back down to tier 2 or tier 3 now. We're done with our beating up people. Did the Shiranui support even release at the same time as the Tachyon support, or was that one box before it? I don't even know. Fuck that format, man. Fuck Tachyon. That was so miserable. You could not play a game on ladder without just getting completely obliterated because it deleted every other deck from existence. It was the same box, that guy. Your fear to follow. Alright, Blue Eyes going for the pop. Targets a card that cannot be popped. Interesting choice. Of all the cards to pop on that field, we targeted the one that can't be popped. Cool, gonna defend the life points. Hatred for Harpy Onomat. Those formats were fine. I think the Onomat meta was drastically over-exaggerated. That was drastically over-exaggerated. That shit was barely tier 0. That shit took time to even get there. Alright, who we got next? Who have we not seen yet? Any characters we haven't seen? Looking. I think we've seen all these characters. I know we haven't seen this one. We might be playing Lyrilisk. Algas just has another effect, Omega Lob. Guys, what are with these sleeveless boards? Hello? How are you guys out here not flexing your sleeves? Coming to the Duel Room, no drip. Shame on you. Absolute shame on you. Equip some sleeves after this tournament, sir. I will be very disappointed in you. Cyber Angel was the worst? Nah. Don't you be capping. Oh, Shadol was not even close to the worst in any of those. Shadol's not even close. Shadol's been relevant for ages, and plenty of decks been playable during the format. Nah, you'd be talking about my GOAT Cyber Angel like that. Book of Eclipse, no more birdies. No birds allowed. Oh, can't actually kill him though. Gonna continue to tax him though. Huge negate. Okay. Yeah, I think that Brandon nerf was super actually harsh. Though it's left the deck in a playable state, just no longer a meta state. I feel like this is what Shadol should have gotten. Even if Shadol does sort of drop off a bit now because of Blue Eyes and Shinobird seem to be just really good into it. I still feel like it should have just been knocked off out of existence by having the skill nerfed the same way Despiers did. Make them shuffle stuff back, man. Minusing cards out of hand is absolutely devastating for most archetypes. Yeah, bonus point if your planet doesn't have the Duel Links logo? True. I mean, technically this one doesn't have the Duel Links logo either. It's got the Yu-Gi-Oh icon. Side range without Natasha, you gotta admit it, they're pretty awful. They're awful with Natasha as well. That deck is just awful. I've said this a million times, right? What they need to do is release a skill with Natasha, and what the skill does, it's a very simple skill. It just puts Natasha in graveyard at the start of the game, and lets it be special summonable. So it can use its effect. Then we're talking. And then make the skill also add, like, a ritual spell and ritual monster to hand at the start of the game or something. So I can play a billion tech cards. So I can set up some bullshit going first, and then go in second. I have instant Natasha on something. Holy. Then we're talking. Gluebird? I don't think it's making a comeback. Oh, this one? You mean this one? This Jill? Yeah. I thought you were talking about Shinobird or something. That's about this game. Yeah, he's negated the entire field, so unless those back row are like more eclipses, it could be a bit rough. Umi? The Umi sleeve is the best? I know what you're cooking with that one. You don't talk about leaks on the stream, buddy. No leaks. Stop talking about leaks, please. Leaks are not allowed anymore. We do not talk about leaks. Leaks have been banned. Konami has been doing very legally stuff to people that are doing leak stuff. We do not talk about leaks anymore. Alright. Oh, he has got a negate still. Oh no, it's negated, never mind. I just put it all on that. Isn't the idea of this deck you just hit your opponent in the face? I guess he wants to remove the back row first to make sure there's no cheeky droplets or something. Bird Sanctuary. Can stick all that underneath the other card now. Oh my goodness. Crazy Seriously needs to hype people for releases. The thing is, I don't think Konami gave a shit about leaks until Decade did his stupid leaks, where he did the, like, stuff outside of data mining. That's when Konami started getting a bit angry. It might even be the case where I could actually talk about data mine leaks still on stream when they're like a week before or whatever else. But I'm just not risking it, man. Certain other things have happened as well as other creators from stuff, so I think they're just cracking down on leaks entirely, which is stupid. Especially when they don't do pre-release stuff. I don't know, like, look like Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering or just Shadowverse even, I'm pretty sure did pre-release stuff. Where they show stuff before a box releases and give content creators like pre-release cards to show up and stuff. Duel Links doesn't do that for some reason, and I have no idea why. Like, it's a big miss out. Mecha indicators left to Duel Links. No, it's just the paid for leak thing that he did. We got like Master Duel leaks like fucking 2 years in advance. So whatever else was like, okay. I don't think Konami's gonna like that one very much. So if you wanna blame anyone for leaks being gone, that's the man to blame. He went too far with it. We had a good thing going with the looking at leaks from data mines, and Decade ruined it. Did you all enjoy bringing back the birds for a minute? Maybe a bit of PTSD from seeing them again. That's all I got from it. Alright, Sky Striker. I think it's the first Sky Striker of the stream. I forgot what the other guy was playing. I've seen him already, I forgot what he's playing. Look at that hand size, by the way. Oh my god. Live Twin Sky Striker, okay. You're right, that has sleeves or a mat. Now that was the most disappointing thing about that. No sleeves and no mat. Speaking of which, we've got another person on stream without a sleeve or a mat. Guys, how do you play like this? You guys live your lives like this with no sleeves and no mat? You guys just walk around nude all day? Gotta protect your virtual cardboard, man. This shit could be getting damaged. Sleeve up your stuff. Always use protection, chat. Always use protection. You don't have any accidents occur. Make sure to use protection. Oh, it's the mutant guy. Alright. An unaffected, unchained abomination. Unaffected, can't be destroyed, and during the end phase will pop a card. Wait, did he use 3 engage? I didn't even notice. Anchor, gonna be targeting for a negate. Popping. Abomination with a pop. Grabbing an arsenal. Abomination in phase with the pop. Damn, the Abomination unaffected, unable to be destroyed is kind of giga, eh? Eagle booster being used. many more rounds? We're on round 3? It goes to round 5, so it's up to you then. Up to you if you want to keep playing. It's round 3 right now. So there's 2 more after this one. Which could take a little bit. It could still take like an hour and a half or 2 hours. So depends on how quick the other games are. Oh, with Shadow in here, typically the games go a lot longer. And there is a Shadow player, so... waiting for an update. Have we seen this character yet? I don't remember. Players these days do not care about their cards. I know. God, you guys better have sleeves. I don't know if I can stand another game without sleeves. Alright, we're good. They've been sleeved up. What the hell even is that sleeve? The Evil Hero? Evil Hero has an animated playmat? The fuck? When did Evil Hero get an animated playmat? When the hell did that happen? Alright, Dark Magician. Discarding for some draw. So he's not using the other Dark Magician skill. Discarding the navigation. Swinging in the battle phase, beating over his monster. Chamber Dragon Mate getting hit by another navigation. What year of Duel Links was the best? What year? August. Whatever year August was released. That was the best year. Whatever year I got to make 700 August videos in a row. Bring back that year. 700 August videos and somehow they all actually had people watch them. They all had viewership, which was crazy. Magnets? Got magnets for even a thing. Dark Magic Attack, drawing a Dark Magician. Magic Attack to pop the other back row. Circle grabbing the fusion. Battle phase, tidying, reviving, sending. And fusion summoning for potential lethal. Did I done a video on Rescue Rabbit August? I did 2 videos on Rescue Rabbit. I don't know if I need another one. Well, the Rescue Rabbit Orcus isn't particularly interesting. It's just doing the same Orcus combo, which you can do with like 15 other different skills now. Let's see what you two are doing. Utopia on Utopia. One's playing Exo Sister? I can't remember what the other one's playing. Are they both playing Exo Sister? There's an actual Utopia gamer. I think it's Exo Sister on Exo Sister also. No, it's actual Utopia on... Wait. It's not? Wait, is this both... Are they both on Utopia? Oh, they're both on Utopia. What the fuck? And you also end on Ophion. Wow. Crazy. Isn't the Utopia mirror match just whoever goes first? I don't know how Utopia plays through Utopia. Can't even play many tech cards because of how their skill works. It's like a droplet. Or one eclipse or something. I mean, if they have a cosmic, they're probably fine. Because they just need to negate the one... They just need to remove the one counter trap, right? And they can just put the spell card on field. So I guess they need one cosmic and then they're fine. Or lava golem. Oh yeah, Lava Golem. Now, Lava Golem's still available to if they're playing it. Primal time? Primal could be fun. Though I'm not gonna lie, I'm hoping we get something more Dark Magician related before we get more Blue Eyes related stuff. I think Primite stuff is just like, here we go, more Blue Eyes supports. Dark Magician needs its turn. It's been forever since we've had a Dark Magician meta. We keep having Blue Eyes sneaks its way back into each format. Every year Blue Eyes format sneaks up. It's about time we get Dark Magician actually a top tier contender. Better than Blue Eyes. Halo Magician with Navigation? Wait, Navigation wasn't a selection box card, right? Wasn't it just a box card? I think Navigation was ever a selection box card, was it? I think that was pay. Was it actually pay? I think it was paywall, was it? It's expensive. Zero win Orcus without limits raising duelists, what satisfaction, but hate it when playing mirror match. Dude, the thing is, it wasn't even a mirror match, because you just play 17 different variants of Orcus. So you came across one variant, it was different to the one you're playing. So the mirror matches were pretty scarce as well, because you'd just be playing random Orcus variants. Need more hero? We don't need more hero. Hero has had enough time in the sun, alright? Actually, we do need more heroes. They can be good ad revenue. I'm down for them to release more hero support. For some reason, that gives me good ad revenue. You can't enter the tournament's already started, buddy. Marek's a jerk for letting us have a lava golem? True. It's just too low to beat over it, what the hell? Hey, what even happened in this game? I stopped paying attention because it was a Utopia game and I lost a lot of interest, but my interest is coming back again because I'm actually doing stuff, what the hell? Have we used all our negates yet? Desperado, because I don't even remember the different variants I played. I had like a... I played so many, I can't even remember what they were. There was actually too many. Vampire support, I'd be down for that. Drain the opponent's life points with the skill, that'd be very thematic. Head judging was pretty cringe. I wouldn't say that format in general was that bad. Despacito is a fine format. For high support? For high support's actually, like, likely to come at some point, right? That shit's gotta be coming up on the release, the release schedule at Konami HQ. They gotta be thinking about it. We need Runic and Duel Links? No. No. How about... No. I'm gonna have to reject your proposal for Runic and Duel Links. That proposal has been denied. I mean, it would get more viewership in Duel Links because it would make Josh play it, so maybe that's a reason to do it. Add Runic just so Josh plays the game and goes to Worlds, and then we get a... What if Josh turns into a full-on Duel Links streamer because Runic gets added to the game? Maybe it is worth after all. Fuck it. Put it in. Toss it in. I'm for it now. You convinced me. $22.5. Oh my god, I forgot we didn't have Stealth Kraken. Holy, Stealth Kraken would go hard, man. God, I'd be down. I love Stealth Kraken. It's my favorite cards from IRL. Card is super cool. He's like a floodgate, but not really a floodgate. He just sort of turns things into water and then pops them. It's a unique effect too. An effect that specifically turns your opponent's stuff into water, and then it can pop water monsters. It's such a cool effect. It's actually so cool. And it has like its own, like, it gets popped to revives itself. Like the fact that you used to be able to play like Kraken Control and just the entire deck was just Kraken and then whatever back row you wanted to play was so fun. I love Kraken. Oh yeah, Marine Cess is also on the agenda. Where's the Marine Cess stuff at? We've got a Marine Cess skill in the game. We've got like 2 Marine Cess cards, but we don't have the actual archetype, the rest of it. They just randomly gave us like 3 Marine Cess cards and a Marine Cess skill, and that was it. That shit's gotta be coming in soon too. No, I don't think there's any generator in here. If there is, we haven't seen him yet. I normally miss some decks when I do these tournaments. I haven't seen any of those yet. Golden Sword Soul triggering. He can now do a fusion summon during the opponent's turn. Potentially 2 negates, so I don't think this deck uses any spells outside the poly. Link 2. Sword. Sending to grave. Cloud Serpent searching for a light. He's building some advantage, but that's a pretty hefty infield to get through. Droll and Cuckbird. Special summoning with a banish. Thinking about triggering the effect of his beak level 10. Thinking. Do we want to banish? Not gonna banish yet. It's like we're going for a nightmare. Out comes the unicorn. Unicorn with the discard. Droplet. Had he used that negate yet? He must have already used it. Otherwise that'd be a very funny thing to do. Had he used that negate yet? Did I just miss it because I wasn't paying attention? Wait, he hadn't used it yet. Wait, what? Oh no, he did use it. There it is. Okay, never mind. Banishing, summoning. Does this trigger the effect of his level 10 yet? Level 10 finally being used. He's still got a lot of gas in hand though, potentially. He's under Droll though. Well, this is a hard choice. What's he gonna get rid of? If he gets rid of the Link, if he doesn't get rid of the Link 3, he can make a Link 4 into something. I don't know if the deck plays any Link 4s, probably not. Okay, we're gonna make a... do the Pops cards? Nope, negated. 2 cards left, under draw. And we still got a fusion summon into whatever. It's looking pretty cooked. Tries to go to end phase, or main battle phase, I guess? Well, I just used it now anyway. Is the Clay Stream in a main phase only effect? Or maybe you want to make it a Link 4 or something. Yeah, still 8 to join, we're already in round 3, buddy. Towards the end of round 3 even. The Pioneer, going to be able to take out 2 cards on that field, but one is going to be immune. Yeah, Mirror Jade gets a graveyard effect too. So even if he did survive the turn, his board's about to get wiped. His board is about to go bye-bye. God, and the Ecclesia adds itself back to hand. Oh my god, dude. Sorry, I don't speak Spanish, man. How about Numeron? Can Numeron come to Duel Links? Probably. Probably. Although Numeron seems like a pretty lame deck. All it does is field spell, attempt to kill. So the deck is just like all back row removal and front row removal stuff. But Numeron also doesn't have a turn 1. It's only good in like Master Duel, or was good in Master Duel, because turn 2 you can just choose to go second. And there's still a game going on? Okay. This is probably the final game of the round, I think. Joey Wheeler versus Joey's sister. Wait. Joey's beating up his sister. You can't be doing that. I don't think Joey's going to beat up his sister. What the hell was that about? Thunder Dragon versus Sword Soul. Can you hold the next round for 10? No, I can't. There is no pause button. There is no pausing on the tournaments. They just go. It's all automated. I got no say in that. Also, I wouldn't hold up an entire tournament of 30 people for one person. That would not happen. Or hold up the entire stream for that matter either. But I can't even if I wanted to because the tournament's automated. Older brother POV. He's out here bullying his sister. It's kind of fucked up, not gonna lie. A little bit of a fucked up thing to do, Joey. Beating up his blind sister. Literally picking on the blind. Actual messed up.
Card games on motorcycles!
Alright, Imperm's gonna force out one negate. Eclipse is gonna flip the field. Alright, that deals with blackout as well. Revealing the maiden. Revealing the mare. Dark, gonna be adding dark. That doesn't feel very good. No searches from that anymore. Draws after doing that. Uses Hawk as fusion material. Hawk reviving, Titan triggering, Droplet triggering. Uh oh, and there's a draw too. Are we not drawing two? This card, draw your cards? Hello? Oh no, it's destroy, never mind. Deck is draw two. Albaz, it's flipping itself, and it's Jova. No. You can't join midway through, buddy. Can't join tournaments midway through. Someone send me an invitation code on Yu-Gi-Oh! I need 100 invitation gems, alright? Someone in chat send that guy's invitation code. There you go. If anyone can do that still, I don't know. There's a new player. Someone type in his invocation code right now. Alright, on to next round. Who's still undefeated? Who we got? Ojama, Fallen Soul, Viper, Go Easy Please are the undefeated still. 4 of them left, and they're going to match up against each other this round, I reckon. Rest Alive, Learning, the New Grey, Sir MJ. Alright, 4 undefeateds remain. Ojama, Fallen Soul, Viper, and Go Easy Please. Oh shit. Get off my screen. Is there any decks I haven't seen yet from in here? Is there anyone I've missed? Ah, we haven't seen this. I haven't seen Resonator yet. Haven't seen what the TG skill is. There's actually TG being played. I don't think I've seen Carly, the Carly either, because I'd recognize the theme music. I don't think I made a comment about Carly's theme music yet. Alright, here we got. So is that Resonator player playing yet? I think we're seeing all these people, I think. All these decks, I think. So I'm just gonna click on. Actually, it's two these characters. I don't know if we've seen both of them yet. Shiranui, Shadow, and Shinobird Gamer. There's a lot of S's there. But there's a lot of sh's. Shiranui, Shadow, and Shinobird. You've selected all the sh's. Just try to tell your opponents to be quiet or something? Alright, looks like we have found someone we haven't seen yet. This is looking like an actual Predaplant gamer. Predaplant versus Psy Reflector. Assault mode, I assume it's using the assault mode skill, so in combination with what? Actually, the assault mode skill wouldn't use this one, right? What character is this skill for? The assault mode has their own skill now, but he's using a character exclusive skill, right? You're rusty English? That's right, buddy. I think you've typed anything that I haven't been able to read yet. Seems fine to me. Seems like some good English to me. What have you ended on here? What is this? Hyper Psychic Blaster? Why is there a Hyper Psychic Blaster on field? Is this having an assault mode form? Okay, what's his assault mode form do? A whole lot of nothing. Is that a Ritual Beast, by the way? Why is there a Ritual Beast on the screen? I just realized he's using the other Predaplant skill. His man's playing Ritual Beast. What the hell? We were just talking about Ritual Beast earlier too. The fuck? Why has someone brought Ritual Beast to this duel room? Get me out of here. Dude, I want out of the spectate too. Hopefully he doesn't combo for too long. God, I used to have to ban Ritual Beast from my old tournaments because holy shit, they would delay the tournament for absolutely hours. Holy. I hated Ritual Beast. That shit was just comboing and stalling and oh god. No, don't remind me of Endless Trap Hell either. Endless Trap Hell Ritual Beast. Absolute despair. God, I'm actually going to have to wait for this guy to combo off now. See you in 3 years, guys. See you in a couple decades. Cosmic. But he actually finished his turn? Oh my god. Never mind. Somehow, somehow the Assault Mode Hyper Psychic Blaster is on the field still. I watched someone in a regional run 20 minutes off the clock, make Cowboy burn for 800 and pass when time was... Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting. It's normal to laugh. Okay, yeah, we don't type that one in. We don't type that one in chat. That is not something we type. You can add. You do 2Ks. You can do 4Ks, but you cannot do 3. 4Ks and 2Ks, singular Ks, 5Ks. They're all okay. We can't do 3. 3 is not okay. Got banned, yeah. No, no. Holy shit, this blast is kind of popping off. How's this game still going, by the way? I expected this game to end a while ago. How's it still going? I think you'll be out of luck with the friend invitation, buddy. I think most people have already done their friend invitation stuff. Because none of us are new players. Underworld Goddess. I guess that's one way to out it, I guess. Has got 5,000 life points from sucking up some life with the blaster, I guess. It's the actual friend code. Well, if someone wants to add him, they can add him. I think most people's done their friend stuff now, so I don't think they're gonna do any of that. Can't revive from Graveyard though due to Underworld, so that might be... That one card might be FTK for him. You expect the Ritual Beast guy to have a Goddess in his extra deck? Well, I didn't expect him to have any Ritual Beasts in his deck either, to be fair. Yeah, that's gonna get negated. That is getting negated. And that might spell the end. We might have finally reached the conclusion. Well, not quite, because we don't have actual lethal damage yet, but he's a draw into it. Pause. Okay, he's not technically dead. I don't think he's got anything in his deck that makes the game even remotely playable, but he's not dead yet. How is this still, dude? How is this game still going? 7 years later, I'm still getting stalled by Ritual Beast. My god. We've missed out. There's so many games we're missing out on from this round because we're watching this dumb Ritual Beast game because he won't die. God damn Ritual Beast, man. It's not even the case that he won't die, it's that somehow he's failing to kill a Psychic Blaster deck. Oh my god, please, let it end. Please. I wanna watch other duels this round, please. Alright, thank god. We can watch some other matches. Alright, so let's remind me to never click on that Ritual Beast player's name again. For this duel room. My goodness. Alright, let's watch somebody else. Anything playing we haven't seen? Resonator. Oh boy. It's finally over. Alright. Sword Soul versus Resonator. Sleeveless Resonate, guys. Put the protection on. God. Nobody actually takes care of their cardboard anymore. No one cares for their virtual cardboard, it's sickening. And if you lost, you did good. Well, I didn't expect you to survive more than one turn with that, so I guess that was a decent showing. Decent showing of Hyper Psychic Blaster. Probably the only time I've ever seen that card summoned, the Assault Mode version. Resonate deserves to be played. What, sleeveless? Hell no. The flat red board slash sleeves? Hey, that's better than no sleeves, right? Any sleeve is better than no sleeve. Dragite, Tie Ascending, Second One, and Passing. A full Sword Soul Enfield. Alright, Fiendish gonna force out. Not gonna use the negate, just gonna take the dicking. I guess that card mustn't destroy after its negate, maybe? Imperm in the Imperm column, so his negate is live again. Oh, it would have been live if it had to wait for it. Right, his negate is now live again. Huge Imperm column misplay, placing the Fiendish in the Imperm column. Big misplay. That's if he actually has any spells to use the rest of the turn. He probably doesn't. So he's already used his two main spells. So well, his one main spell on the Fiendish. Alright, placing the Red Dragon Archfiend, flipping it face up. One of the worst animations in the entire game, because the tail is not to scale. That puny little gross tail. We live in a world where we have to worry about imperm placement in Duel Links. I think imperm placement is the funny thing about the card. You always catch people just forgetting about it, placing something in the column. No! Imperm column! No! Didn't actually matter in that game, he had no spells left to use anyway, but... Alright, I think we had someone in chat asking about Shinobird earlier, so I guess we'll click on the Shinobird player if they're still going. Unless there's a character we haven't seen yet. God, we haven't seen this one, but it's the same person. I don't know if I trust that game anymore. We've already watched them this round, let's not do that. Yeah, all the auto placement peeps getting cut. The first thing I said when I did my box review for Imperm was like, everybody, if you have auto placement turned on, now is the time to remove it. Imperm is too powerful, Julius? Nah, Imperm is fine. Imperm is fine. In fact, right now, Imperm, I would argue, isn't even very good. It's very, 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 very mid. Very, 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 very mid. And cheeks, in fact, I would go as far as to say. Summoning the cock. Cock grabbing the second field spell. I'm playing 2 field spells? Alright. Making another peacock. Nikitama drawing a card. Peacock grabbing another card. Shinobird calling. Gonna be summoning out. Another big peacock. Nikitama. Making Nick C's. Which one do we go for? No, Link. IP Enfield. Stars Align sent in the trap card. Hopefully this time we have the ritual spell in hand. No Amano though. There is no Amano in this hand. So we're not going to be seeing any Amano gaming. But Utopia typically isn't going to be very good with this anyway, right? Actually, it might be alright. So they just put the dude on field, forces out the IP. And even then the card gets negated anyway. Ooh, Lava Golem. He's still got the trap card ritual summon though. The chalice being used into the chain, into droplet to chain to the chalice to chain to the dude. Why don't we just use one of the, why don't we just use the lava golem? So you couldn't chain it, and we could have the chalice still. That seems like a misplay. Who cares about a fucking lava golem? Looks like he's still gonna be fine anyway, because now I can just do it on this dude, right? Actually, is this on summon that equips the dude? It's on summon, that's kind of bad. I can't summon now, get negated, right? Utopia. So it's very funny format, ball breakers are better than hand traps. Typically. Alright, summoning before he can equip a thing to it. Alright, you should be fine from here. Should be fine. Wait, so we ban it? Why don't we banish a ritual monster? If we banish the ritual monster, we can summon it during the next turn, if there's space for it. Or I could use both tokens? I guess it didn't really matter. Didn't matter. There was no space to summon something back, so I guess there's no need to. And there was space, because it makes a spot. Yes, we should have banished the ritual monster. We minus the spot! No! So we have no ritual spell anymore. Needs to get a ritual spell. I just mean he got lethal on field, so. The lava golem for the lethal damage. That's why he kept it on field. Boom. I mean, formats are better when hand trap and board breakers are popular anyway. As proven by Duel Links' format right now compared to Master Duels, which is miserable. This one's actually a fun format. I actually think games are happening. Nah, let's watch... I don't want to watch. Let's watch these two. Skull versus Mr. Junior, or MJR. I keep calling him Mr. Junior, but that's not his name. Sir MJR. Alright, another Utopia player, but he's versing Dragon this time. There's no way Dragon goes for second into Utopia, right? Surely not. Mutants are now 3-1. Or the mutant player score is 3-1, or that particular deck is 3-1. It's going round 4, right? So his scoreline could be 3-1. Do we have Discord group? Do I have a Discord? I do have a Discord, that's what you're asking. There is a Discord you can join. Oh, your score's 3 on, the deck is 3 and 2. Ooh, still positive though. The deck is still positive. By some miracle. Ranking up the Utopia. Alright. And ending on an Abyss Dweller, I guess? Abyss Dweller is probably pretty good versus Dragon, right? Yeah, I think Abyss Dweller is probably pretty good into Dragon. No one's playing Eldritch because they don't have the source. The source. Draw phase. No more graveyard effects for the dragon. Probably devastating for it, I'd imagine. Alright, on the bright side though, don't think they have a way to deal with the Joan just activating the skill, right? There's no shufflebacks or removals on the field, so he does get the skill to use. Which means Graceful Charity is in hand. Actually, might be even a favourable matchup. I've changed my mind. I just realised Utopia has no way to deal with Joan. Numbers protection already forced out. Hasn't even used the Graceful yet. Graceful discarding, hopefully drawing into some sort of tech. Might not even need it. Oh yeah, Utopia gets cooked by this deck. Oh, Beatrice doesn't do anything. Why are we negating... What? Guys, we're under Dweller! The Beatrice doesn't send anything! It doesn't do anything! Guys, we're under Dweller! Hello? Alright, never mind. Didn't draw into any, Wait, he had Droplet. What do you... Wait, did he Droplet? Who did he Droplet? Wait, what? Huh? Was the Droplet half attack not enough to get this thing low enough? To be beaten over? Or do we just not negate it? Yeah, no drop center turns, but wondering why he didn't Droplet the thing and beat over it. It mustn't have been low enough to be beaten over. Its stat line mustn't have been big enough. Or small enough, I guess. Second droplet. Was it not 2250 last turn? I guess he wanted to duel it off the field? Either way, he's getting smoked. Holy shit, 250 life points, and Joan's gonna clutch it up to 2750. Wait, did Joan heal on the previous turn? Is that how he survived? I didn't see if Joan did any damage. Wait, did Joan clutch it up? Hold up. I need to see if Joan healed. What was the battle phase? Wait, Joan did heal on the previous turn! The Joan life point game saved him. That's funny. The Joan life point gain actually saved him. It's fucking nerdy. Good stuff, Joan. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, who are we gonna watch next? These two maybe? Let's see these two. You beat RDA with Exorcisters going second. What the? How does that happen? Alright, Sky Striker with the live twins. Normal summoning the twin, grabbing a twin, making a link. Last time we saw this deck, they had 3 engages. Let's see if this man also has 3 engages this time around. Piece of kill, reviving Leela. Making big link. Link gonna be reviving. Leela reviving, drawing a card. Have we seen any engages yet? No engages yet, right? Pops his own field spell to get the draws, using all the cards to make a link for. Or Underworld Goddess, but probably link for. He can make Underworld? No, he's simply 5 different monsters, right? I don't remember. Either way, Unchained has hit the field, drawing a card. Multi-roll. Nothing after the multi-roll though. Ooh. Eagle Boost, making his card unaffected. Ice Jade, going second, can prevent the Abomination from popping... Oh no, it's unaffected. Wait. Does the Ice Jade prevent the player from using the effects? The Ice Jade probably affects the player, right? It's one of those things. Soon as the Abomination's unaffected, I think it still can't use the effect. Maybe. Alright, let's see how he does though. Honestly, not the most insane infield, but can Ice Jade beat over it? Do they have a... They probably have Underworld Goddess in the extra deck. What are we thinking here? We're summoning the big one. Alright, it's that Floodgates. But I don't actually know if this affects the player or how this works. Monsters your opponent controls can only activate their effects the turn they are summoned. So I assume this card being unaffected doesn't matter. I think this is like a player effect thing, where he can't actually use his monster effect. Just a guess. Not an Ice Jade player or a not very common matchup, but I assume he can't use it. Oh, it doesn't matter, it's not on the field anymore. He's created a God Slime. God Slime has hit the board. So the Abomination also can't be destroyed by battle or card effect, so it's a really hard card to get rid of without, like, Underworld Goddess. Needs an Underworld Goddess. Completely immune, cannot be destroyed by battle. The Ahagel has arrived. Prismatic, by the way. That's 3 monsters if he's going for Underworld. Might not be. Might be setting up for the following turn, maybe. Kind of hoping there's a following turn, because I want to see if this card... Oh no, because you need this thing on field to test the interaction. I suppose you can beat over with the 1,000 attack monster. 1,000 attack loss monster. It wouldn't even matter if they could beat over it, 'cause it's immune to being destroyed by battle. It needs to be taken away. You like the Joan to save your life points? Oh, I did. That was great. The 250 life points from a Joan heal is such a rare effect, where Joan's life point gain actually mattered. Actually such a rare effect to be like, holy shit, that saved him? That was great. That was great. This day's looking terrible going second. Okay, to be fair, that Utopia player couldn't out the Jones, which is the whole point, because Utopia apparently doesn't have a, like a destruction effect, it's all negates, you can just put Jones on field. Joan into Joan. And once the Jones have hit the board, oh god, then you get to be drawing a billion cards, and all the texts come out. The tournament's already begun, sir. The tournament's already begun, we're in round 4 right now. Pops the card, pops the field spell, triggers the Abomination for yet another pop. That is his only spell card for the turn if this doesn't go pop. He needs this to go pop, otherwise no more spell cards. Oh, the Floodgates hit the field, but it doesn't really matter because the Abomination's already used its effect now, and now the spell card's alive again, if he has any. Kagri doesn't achieve much unless he gets rid of his own Abomination, right? He's gonna send his own Abomination to grave? Engage. He needs to clear his own field though. I guess he makes the Sky Striker and banishes this dude. Oh no, he sent this to the grave, so now he can. Damn, this Abomination's about going hard! The Abomination control right now. What a fun deck, actually. Wait, he set a card. Is he just gonna use... Oh no, he's passing the turn. He's not killing him this turn. The Abomination effect won't go off though, because this is on field, right? No, it will go off. I thought this card floodgated. Oh, it needs the field spell to have its floodgate live. Ugh. Once again, making the oh, okay. Yeah, this is looking a little bit rough. He's just getting controlled by Abomination. Abomination control is actually a legit play. Wait, this guy doesn't even have sleeves again. It's probably one of the people I complained about earlier, but get some sleeves on your cards, man. Come on. I was gonna complain the Abomination. The Abomination in this deck should totally have its shit pimped out. He's like the star of the show. This guy should be a Chronicle Red out the arse right now. God damn, do we need some sleeves. Last time with Jones. I think you're the only Joan in the tournament. I don't remember any other Jones. The only Jonah. I've turned off Chronicles in the tournament? Huh? Is that true? I don't think I can turn off Chronicles. I can in the settings, from my own settings. I I think. Shows all here. I don't think I did turn it off. Maybe I did. Is that a setting you can turn off? Is it off by default? I think that was a setting you could turn off in tournaments. I'll have a look after. If that's the case, that is cringe. Is that a Mermail monster engraved? There is a Mermail monster engraved. The Abyss. Specials itself by discarding 2, then equips one of the mandatory negate trap or spell, or mandatory spell negate, or mandatory trap negate cards. Widow Anchor can be stealing the level 10. My level 10 now. Multi-roll during the end phase, gonna be equipping. Oh, not equipping. Not attaching either. Taking stuff from the graveyard and putting it on his field. He's playing triple of this spell. Still got 2 engraved, right? Triple Eagle Booster. Eagle Booster going to be making his dude unaffected, I guess. Engage. Has he got anything left in deck? What's even left? Jamming Waves. Needs a set card to pop with that one. That's a set card. Jamming Waves. This won't trigger this. He needs the field spell gone. Are we finally linking off our Abomination? No! He was survived so long! How could you? How could you do this to our boy, to our doggo like that? After all this time, you delete him like that? Just toss him away as a scrap material for a Link 2? Honestly fucked up behavior. Honestly, immensely fucked up behavior. Trouble Sunny gonna be sending to the grave. When did the Trouble Sunny end up in the graveyard? Where'd that come from? Did you just put that in there on turn 1? And then just bring back these 2 cards? Is that the combo with this? You just made these 2 and made it on turn 1, then just revived those 2 again? Second doggo! As if he's got rid of the first doggo and replaced it already. That's fucked up, man. How could you? How could you discard this poor doggo like that just to get a replacement? I'm ashamed. Alright, yeah, justice for the Abomination. Alright, on to our final round. Who's even left? Who's even left in the undefeateds? Fallen Soul and Ojama is all that is left in the undefeateds. We've got, I forgot, Salad, Blue Eyes, and Dark Magician? Is that Dark Magician? I don't think I've seen anything but Dark Magician from Yugi players, unless there's a Chimera or something I missed. Nothing burger of a play, all that just to end on the same doggo. Dude, I swear he could have popped the field spell too, and the doggo's effect would have been live, and it would have popped a card, and he could have kept his doggo. But no, he had to discard into the grave. Messed up behavior. Literally just went out and bought a new one. Shameful. Absolutely shameful. Oh yeah, I want to test if, or check if I turned off Chronicle Rares or something. I don't think I can turn it off. I swear I've done tournaments before where the Chronicle Rare shows. Maybe I haven't. A nothing burger. It's a pretty good term. Alright, last round about to begin. Who will be the victor? Will it be Ojama or Fallen Soul? We're probably going to watch these guys play, by the way, since it's technically like the final, because these 2 are both undefeated, so whoever wins out of these is the winner. So we're probably going to watch both these 2 play now, rather than watch anyone else. Might as well watch the quote-unquote final. I think 5 rounds of Swiss is really good. We typically always end up with only I don't know how like the math works or whatever else. It typically ends up with just 2 undefeateds left, right, at the end. Most of the time. I guess it is possible for everyone to lose at least 1 game though, right? But typically always end up with at least like a final. Alright, Ojama and Soul. Let's see what they're doing. A 5 round 32 Swiss should always have 2 in the finals? Nice. It works out super well. Alright, Fallen Soul and Ojama. Who's gonna take it? Start off with a Salad vs Blue Eyes matchup. Salad having the actual protection from the destruction of the trap card is really nice. Something a lot of decks don't have the luxury of right now, which makes them really hard to play into Blue Eyes, so see how this goes. Alright, Salamangreat of Fire, gonna be searching for the Gazelle. Making a link 1. Baylings has hit the board. Baylings having the field spell, Gazelle gonna be summoning, sending a card to
Card
the
games
graveyard.
on motorcycles!
We're gonna send Spinny, Spinny Engrave. Spinny gonna be reviving. That is 2 3s to make the Exceed. If that's what he wants to go for. I'm not exactly a Salad expert really, I'm pretty bad at this archetype, but I sort of know what the cards do somewhat. Just not what to play them and to what order I'm meant to do the stuff. Alright, looks like we are going for an Exceed. Out comes the Stalio. Stalio gonna be summoning from the deck. Grabbing the dude that when goes to grave grabs a spell? Is that what that does? I can't remember what Fennec does. The grave with the spell grabbing one? It is, grabs a spell, okay. And Fury revives 2. Pretty powerful card, Fury, actually. I think after the start of the nerfs, a lot of people picked up Fury over the other spell. I think the Salad got most of its it's got all its cards back, right? It's just got its skill nerf currently, or slightly nerf. So still lacking a little bit of advantage. You messed with a Kaiba player so hard? That's messed up, buddy. Bullying the Kaiba players. Bullying the Kaiba anime role players. Oh, we're ending on this. Alright. There's not much point going any higher, really. 3 back row, 2 cards in hand. And Tyrant's Tirade instantly being used. Oh, God. I wonder how many copies of Tirade he's got in his deck. You think this guy's playing 3 times Tirade? Is Tirade even available at 3, or is it one of those cards that came from a level up? Has he got a way to defend that? I don't think Baylings defends against Tirade, right? I think Baylings only defends against the monsters on the field. So that Tirade's probably gonna go boom. Gonna summon the alternate though, because I assume he wants an extra Blue Eyes on field for the trap. It's level up? Okay, so it's the one of Tirade. Fucking Scud. Of course it's Scud. Of course it's fucking Scud. Dude's out here floodgating, of course. Kaibaman the Legend added to hand, grabbing a Chaos Dragon and a Blue Eyes. Majesty being used. What are we gonna pop? How many pops do we get? Only the one? Oh, just the one. Just wants to pop the tirade, alright. 2 more back row to get through. Could be a bit of a struggle. Alternate can't really pop anything here. Summons it in front of the Sunlight Wolf with a free add back from grave. Remember your columns, boys. Come on. Remember your columns. Alternate going to attempt. This will get Bailings, I imagine. No, he's not. Does Bailings not defend that? Why are we linking off so early? I swear we could just Bailings defended that if we wanted to. Maybe he just wants the bounce now, I guess. But now he's got Cubman the Legend to come out. Ultimate Fusion, oh dear. Well, at least now he's got a Bailings to defend it. But we're in a bit of an awkward spot. Yeah, it's too late to join, buddy. We're literally in the final. This is the final match. Or the final... Not final match. Final, series, I guess. Final round. Space also protects face up salad spell and traps to defend the field spell. Okay. Spaling's not engraved? Where's the Spaling's at? He's engraved. He just doesn't want to use it yet. Alright, building a wall. It is a pretty thick wall, but that dude can attack everything once each, so the face downs need to be something important. Although we've seen one of the face downs, we just got one unknown, right? Is it hoping on an eclipse if we don't know the last face down? Pretty much eclipse or bust, really. How do we know both face downs? I've already lost track. Too many things got activated, too much stuff. Oh, Ice Jade wins. Mate, we're in the final round already. And there is no Ice Jade in the final, surprisingly. Shocker, I know. But there is no Ice Jade in the final. It's a shocker, I know. But they didn't make it. Ritual summoning, out the big one. Has the negate on field to stop any naughty activations that could potentially stop him from dying. Never mind, he's opted to nuke the back row instead. And I guess that 3k does do piercing damage, but he has tribute to defend it, right? Can he even kill him now? Wait, I don't think he even dies now, right? Oh no, Jet Dragon as well might cement it. I think without Jet it wasn't lethal though, because he can tribute to stop one of the attacks. I know it's still lethal. Was it? Was it lethal? I don't know. Either way, should be dead now, I imagine. So I'm going to tribute to prevent that damage. But you're going to attack all of them anyway. He actually didn't have lethal without that Jet Dragon. The Jet Dragon was lethal. Wait, did we just never use Bailings that turn? Why didn't we Bailings to defend from the bounce? Not that it would have necessarily saved the game or anything, but I just found it weird we just never used Bailings. Alright, game 2. That means Blue Eyes is out. Now we've got... what do they have left? We had Salad. Waiting for their match to show up. It's the final. What are they playing? So we've got whatever this was, which I've forgotten, and is it Dark Magician? Alright, we swapped off the Salad deck though. It's Dark Magician, right? I've forgotten what it was. It could be Chimera, but I don't think we've seen any Chimeras. Yeah, it is Dark Magician. This guy rocked up with blue eyes and Dark Magician. Holy beast. Alright, Sky Strikers, once again. The live twin striker player. Absolute aura coming off of this man. Alright, Area 0, gonna be linking it off. Making the Kagari. Kagari gonna be adding back the engage. Or is... oh, okay, hand trap there. Oh, there was a delay for a second. Eagle Booster being used to get an extra spell engraved for the second engage, so we get to draw. We're lacking in some live twins right now. Where are the twins at? There's the twins. Kisakil gonna be summoning out the Leela. Making the link too. Kisakil can then revive. Is there a crow in hand? He's really thinking about it. He's really thinking. Leela. Leela gonna be reviving. Is it Nibiru? Maybe it's Nib. Nibiru will be really annoying because it locks up the zones from the striker spells. Can't be used on the Nib. No, it looks like it. I don't know if there's a hand trap or not, I can't tell. He seems to be waiting on something, but maybe not. Alright, then we can tribute the Trouble Sunny, bring back the 2 cards, and make the Abomination that is unaffected by card effects. This deck is insanely based. Going second just does all the broken Sky Striker stuff, and going first, it's a pretty cool end field. Unchained Abomination, completely unaffected by card effects and can't be destroyed by battle. So you only really have to try to worry about things like Underworld Goddess. Or Kaijus. Otherwise, very terrifying infield. Or a Book of Eclipse at this point. Book of Eclipse would be terrifying. Imperm does stop the dog from popping, I guess. But doesn't prevent it from being unaffected or unable to destroy a battle. Alright, Ultimate Fusion in hand. Putting the Ultimate Blue Eyes on field. Can we pop the multi-roll with that? Probably, I imagine. Magician Girl, gonna be revealed. Shuffle him back in. Send him to grave. Do we not have a better Magician Girl art than this one? Man's grabbing his rod. Melt has invoked in this? Okay, apparently there's invoked in this deck. Don't know where that came from, but apparently it's in here. It's invoked in here somewhere? Undefeated Dark Magician invoked, huh? Widow Anchor gonna be negating the Surge. Does he have a quick play spell to dodge this? Oh, Illusion Magic to dodge it. No searching for you. Oh no, negating for you. Dark Magician. And a Soul Servant being added from the Rod. Soul Servant placing at the top. fusion spell being placed at the top. Opts for the fusion. Dashing to draw the fusion spell. Ultimate fusion. Sky's not going to be that big, there's not many dragons around. It's just going to be a 5,000 Dragon Master Knight. Holy animation. Oh! One of the best animations in the game by far. That shit is crazy good. Domination's been negated. Secrets of Dark Magic are going to fuse into something. Using the Alistairs. Is it Talaga? Dark Magicians. Okay. That's a navigation, I think. It's looking a bit sus. This card can't be destroyed by battle, right? White Princess as well! Oh! Big oof. Alright. Abomination is still negated. Targets himself. XD. Well, he has to clear off his own field now. Oh no, get back the field spell. He did what he did last time. Category can the field spell, which clears his own field if he wants to do that. No, he's gonna opt for the multi-roll. Magicians? Doesn't even work, right? He hasn't got a Dark Magician on field to use with it. Unless it's treated as Dark Magician. No, it's not. And our last card's Navigation, his set card. Multi-roll. Multi-roll going to be sending the link to the graveyard in order to allow him to use his Sky Striker spells once again. Jamming Waves, popping, triggering to pop something else, which will trigger the Abomination to pop something else. And that should just be dead on... No, never mind, he's got the summons back from the Dark Magicians. Hold up. Not dead just yet. Unfortunately, his trap card is going to go bye-bye before it can use it in the gate, though. Dark Side Dimensions animation, Dark Magician. Probably one of the highest quality animations we've got, actually, like pixel-wise. Dude's got a lot of vectors. There is the very, very kawaii Dark Magician Go animation, of course. No, combination gets a pop when it gets removed. Didn't even know that. Magician's combination gets a pop when removed? Oh, damn. Alright, he's still got this dude in graveyard, though. The Trouble Sunny. So Trouble Sunny remove one, this one pop the other, and then Abomination kill, I imagine. Then Abomination with the kill. Or just Afterburner, and then you get rid of this card as well. Doesn't even need the Trouble Sunny. Oh, was that a 2? Wait, was that a 2 or was it 1-1? It's 1-1, right? Alright, it's 1-1. So it comes down to Salad vs Dark Magician for the final. Salad vs Dark Magician. Holy. Gonna wait for that game to start. The dog gets da bone. Now that Sky Striker deck kinda pop it off though, not gonna lie. It's looking pretty good. Alright, here we go. Salad vs Dark Magician. Alright. Salad once again going first. Dark Magician once again going second. Wait, he went first all 3 games, actually. I'm pretty sure. Did he not? You can dodge that with the quick play. Chooses to do so. Out comes the Sunlight Wolf. Searching from deck. Assume grabbing Gazelle or something. There's the Gazelle. Fernet gonna be grabbing a spell card from the deck. Gazelle going to be summoning itself below the Sunlight Wolf, I imagine. And this doesn't want the ad back yet. It might not want it back yet. Doesn't want it yet. Chances to be somewhat weekly or bi-weekly? Maybe. I've been streaming a lot more recently, so I do need things to sort of fill up the stream content, so... Tournaments might be something that fills up the stream content. Poison Perm the Xyz on summon? The Xyz on summon? Okay. I guess then if he tries to dodge with the quick play spell, he loses Exceed, which is like only interruption, so makes sense to me. Alright. Out comes the Sunlight Wolf. Returning a spell. Fury of Fire reviving 2. Have we drawn the trap card again? I don't think the trap card's particularly good in this matchup, though. Has he got the trap card? We've seen that disgusting Floodgate trap card twice this stream. Surely we don't see it a third time. I don't think it's very good into Dark Magician. They don't really care about their monsters having effects, really. I think that's all the trap card stops, right? Alright, linking it off. Bailings. Bailings grabbing the field. Didn't even notice he didn't have the field spell yet. Alright, I'm passing the turn. We have it again! Tirade again! Alright, no monster effects to be used. Cosmic Cyclone to potentially remove it though. This Tirade Enfield is is actually so annoying. I think against Dark Magician wouldn't have mattered too much though. Undefeated Salad Tyrant's Tirade. What a guy. Clips does stop the link summoning. That just should be it, right? That's all he's got. He has ways to potentially not die, such as Bailings and the dude that tributes his dude, which stops the attack. Circle. Non-animated Dark Magician? What the? Damn, I mean, I actually must... The tournaments must actually turn off Chronicle Rares, which is kind of cringe. I'll check next time I set up a tournament if I can turn it off. It's kind of annoying if tournaments actually turn off Chronicle Rares, because I assume just about everybody has Chronicle Red their Dark Magician, right? Surely. The Direct Attack Fusion? Who'll play that? They might play it. To get rid of the global mission. I'll make sure next time I do a tournament to see if I can actually turn back on Chronicle Rares, because it's kind of annoying to turn them off. I like to see that stuff. So wait, they show Prismatics, but they won't show Chronicle Rares? Like, come on, man. I want to see them. Some people have some actually disgusting rares and I want to look at them. Anyway. Alright, rod. Man's grabbed his rod and slapped it onto the field. Some people will consider it rude to be slapping your rod on the field during a duel, but not in this case. Doesn't look like we're going for a lethal this turn. Or maybe we are, maybe just setting a card anyway. Setting for fun. Ultimate Dragon.
Card games on motorcycles!
Summoning out the Dragon Master Knight with one of the best animations in the entire game. Holy aura. Fennec. Reviving. I feel like I haven't seen this man use his Balinks a single time. I guess you wouldn't want the attack position monster on field still. In fact, why did he leave the monster on field? Couldn't he have done damage if he left that on field? Maybe piercing damage? Not piercing, but foul damage. I guess he would have tributed it with the dude anyway. Alright, Salad player looking like they're going to survive the turn pretty convincingly. They've even got a Balinks to defend if they want to. Does this card get its bounce effect when sent to grave, or when sent to grave via Link Summon? I think it's when Link Summon, right? So it doesn't get its bounce? I'll find out in a moment. Oh, he's gonna defend it. Dark Magic Attack. Literally the final game of the entire tournament. The actual final match. A little bit late. Magician swinging in. Burning Shell going to be Link summoning, getting himself a bounce as well. Gazelle also going to be able to... Wait, Gazelle won't get a send from this though, I think. But does get the bounce. Sunlight Wolf will be bouncing Dark Magicians. Well, not Sunlight Wolf, the dude will be bouncing the Dark Magicians. Which means he doesn't get the summon of 2 cards either. Has got a set navigation, but no Dark Magician in hand, right, for the navigation? Spinny, oh, this is looking pretty dicey for our Dark Magician player. Giving Salad an extra turn is a bit suspicious. Sunlight Wolf, gonna be adding back from Graveyard, whatever he feels like, probably Gazelle. It is a Gazelle. Shocker. 10 cards remaining in the extra deck. Man's got more cards in his extra deck than literally every other deck in the game that isn't Shadow. And he's already used a bunch of them. Heat Leo. Heat Leo can take out one of the back row, which I believe isn't even usable anyway, right? Unless he has a Dark Magician in hand. Oh, he does have a Dark Magician in hand. Did he draw one? Doesn't he just summon from hand? Or is it just both from deck? Wait, did he luckily draw into this? Wasn't that a luck draw? Or did he put that on top at some point? So he just got the draw off of the, this guy, right? Did he draw a Dark Magician? Anyway. Circle gonna be banishing the Salad card. Oh, it's actually Yugi. It's actually him. So they actually, did he actually there's no, he put that on top at some point, right? Surely. He didn't just top deck it from this. He top decked it from the draw from this guy. Okay, he's got aura. He's probably still dead, but that was a crazy top deck. Oh, did you guys get edged? Oh, good. Alright, Fury of Fire can be reviving. And there's a way for me to skip the ad, is there? I think Twitch had a feature I can skip ads. can't see where the skip ad thing is. I think I've got it. No ad skip. Alright, Dark Magician going to battle phase. Can't lethal damage through the gigantic wall of salad cards though. Apparently no Xyz monster either. Or didn't care for one. He's got navigation for a negate. Can negate that if he chooses. Navigation being used, negating the circle. 12 card extra deck, it's going up, not down. His extra deck is growing rather than going downward. Alright, Gazelle. Choosing what to send. Make a Balinx and then put that below it, I guess. Alright, Jack Jaguar going below the Balinx. It's kind of running out of materials though. Can he get to the Link 4 for the board nuke? That's what he's trying to get to. He needs another 2 lots of materials. I don't know where he's going to pull them from. Sunlight? Fury's Engrave. Do we know what the set card is? The spell card? It's the spell card, right? Oh, he can't use the field spell anymore for the board nuke. But Sunlight Wolf can set the Fury. You can start the Link Summon during the opponent's turn for the board nuke. If this is the spell card. Actually, no, he can't even do that. There's no way you can get the, that needs the other spell card, right? I know he's Link's free again. Makes the Mirage Stallion again. I wonder how much time he's got in his clock. His time must be getting pretty goddamn low, surely. He's trying real hard. Falco. Alright, he's getting there. Looks like we're gonna pass on this, are we? Or we're gonna Link Summon again. We're gonna pass, okay. Passing once again. Clean buns for 10 minutes on a 3-minute timer. Dude's got that APM. Surprisingly, he's taken no damage yet. Can even avoid the damage here if he wants to. That's what the thing's still. He can also do his Link Summon now if he wants to. How much attack has the Link monster got? I know he's the Salad monster, but I might not have one. Falco. Falco can bounce the spell, right? Fury of Fire resetting again. Can you defend the Stalio? Is going to defend the Stalio. Alright, once again, 6 cards left in deck. 5 cards left. What a banger final, not gonna lie. Salad Play just holding on for dear life. Alright. Another Sunlight Wolf. I swear he summoned this like 9 times this game. This triggers the effect of the Mirage Stallion to bounce a card, removing the big guy. He can get to the Link 4 now, which he can easily do. He's even got the spell card set to revive too. I think this is lethal, right? Surely, just use the spell card now. 2 dudes, Link 4, use this, boom, and then boom, boom. Doesn't even need to use the spell card by the looks of things. He's just gonna climb to it naturally. He doesn't give a fuck. Is that spell card locks you in some way? I can't remember what it locks you into. Oh, he is playing Transcendence as well. Da Bison. The navigations are used, right? Link 4, there's the Pyro. Finally, the Pyro is going to be summoned on top of the other Pyro. Does this have an animation? No natural animation, right? Just the mini one. Why does Pyro Phoenix not have an animation? Oh, it does have one, okay. Another insane animation, actually. It looks sick. Pyro Phoenix with the board nuke. Foxer revive. Foxy gonna be reviving. Making Mirage Stallion again. And that should be lethal. Maybe. Is that it? Are we done? And we are done! Dark Magician has been taken out by Salad. Live Twin Salad takes the tournament. Ojama! These Live Twin Striker and Salamangreat has won the event. Taking out all the Blue Eyes players, all the Shinobirds, the Speedroids, the Dragons, they're all been taken out. And the winner is Ojama. Wait, how did Forward sign up third? Wasn't he undefeated until this round? I must say, he must have had a worse scoreline actually than the second place guy. He must have lost more games in total. Ended up third place, not even second. Damn. Alright, let's have a look at some of these decks. Ojama won first place in my tournament? What? Alright, see what decks he was playing. So here was the Spicy Live Twin deck. 20 card too! I didn't even notice it was 20 card. Damn! 20 card Sky Striker Live Twin. Holy Chad. Making the unaffected Abomination on turn 1. This was actually a really fun deck to watch. I love this shit. This is awesome. This might be a deck I end up trying on a stream or something, just for fun. This was actually a banger deck to watch. I love this shit. I don't think my brain is good enough to play Sky Striker, but it could be fun to play it out on a stream or something. Really like this deck. Big fan. Alright, then we had the Salad. Another difficult deck. Oh, triple Tirade. I see. Oh, this dude's playing, Commander or whatever. He's playing one copy of everything. The one copy of every Salad card. The fucking one-offs are funny as shit. So many one-offs excluding these two. Oh my god. Holy. Now this deck takes too much brain power for me. For sure it takes too much brain power. Alright, second place. Go easy, please. Playing... Ice Jade. How did the Ice Jade get second? Who let this happen? Oh my god. Playing the... He doesn't even care about his extra deck. He's just playing Triple Joan. Triple Joan. Who let this man get second? Who did that? Alright, then we had Joey with the Sword Soul. Yo. One copy of non-fusion Harrier. Okay. Me, you lost him, so it's your fault. Alright, we got him. Alright, we had the... There's actually a bunch of 4-1s, actually. A lot of 4-1s. We had Fallen Soul. He was undefeated until the final round. With his Blue Eyes. Playing only 2 of the Trap card. It's also nearly a 20 card deck. A lot of 20 card decks in this event, actually. You guys like playing 20 card. There's your invoked Dark Magician. With the mind on air to stop the hand. Navigation Floodgate. No Eternal Soul. Opting to not play Eternal Soul. Alright. Next we had Left Off B with Shadow. Playing, looking like a much more standard looking Shadow short of a list. Pretty standard looking. I don't know if people really play 2 copies of this and 2 of this though. I think they also play only 2 of these traps, right? Just for the skill. Alright, you've seen plenty of Shadows before though. Let's have a look at Speedroid. Playing the 1 drone Lockbird. Double Shock Surprise. Alright, then we had a Learning, playing Dragon. Swearing by Dragon being a good going second deck. Triple Cosmic, couple of these. A Monster Reborn for more extension on the Jones. To make sure the Jones sticks to the field if they destroy it. Also, the Background Dragon was a pretty cool tech to get 2 cards on field to make like a Nightmare or something. Pretty cool. Very nice. I think that was the Sheena Bird player as well. There's the Sheena Bird deck with the triple draw to try to get as many techs as possible. Look at how free to play this list is, by the way. Got 1 selection box card, and outside of that, free to play as hell. Hella free to play. Very nice. Opting for double Peacock Baroness though, over double of this one? I don't know about that one. I think I'd always play triple of the big guy over the girl. Alright, moving on to... Actually, that's all our 4 ones. So congratulations again to Ojama for winning the event. Congrats on your win. Spiciest deck in the room for sure was this one. This one was awesome. Loved watching the turn 1 Unchained Abomination unaffected gameplay. That was awesome to see. And yeah, that's gonna do it for the stream though. So I might start doing this stream. Might start doing this as a weekly thing, weekly tournament thing on weekends. Seems to be a lot of people were interested too. We had like 140 people watching right now. The tournament's actually already ended. Holy. Alright. That's gonna do it for today's stream though. Thank you all for watching. I'll probably be back again tomorrow maybe. Maybe I'll play some of this on stream just for fun or something. I don't know. Structure deck releases in 5 days. I'll be doing videos on that. I need to do a story video at some point too, but my god, scripting for that is a pain in the ass. And the editing for that. 5 videos are a pain in the ass. Alright, hope you all enjoyed. That's gonna do it for today's stream. And once again, congrats to Ojama for your win. And yeah, see you next stream.